Right, hello everyone again. I hope you had a good weekend contesting, or people that haven't. I thought I'd brighten things up and give you a nice bright shirt, just to make you smile after the weekend. I know there's a lot out there that probably had nothing to do with the contest, and I know what that's like, not being able to use the radio. I've started a few minutes early because I've found a couple of little gaps. It was looking busy again, but we'll give it a go. So hopefully I'll get in a bit quicker than last week. So I'll try to interact with everyone in the chat when anyone. That's hello Stu, I see you're in there. All the very best, mate, and I'll try to find a gap. I think there was a gap around where I'm at the moment, but it's probably gone by now. But anyway, no more. See you in a minute.
Here's the frequency in use. Here's the frequency in use. Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-ray is the frequency in use. Right, here we go. We're going with a headset tonight, so hopefully that will be decent audio. Right, CQ, Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-ray. This is Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-ray. CQ, over. CQ, hello, CQ40, Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-ray. Mexico 0 Delta Charlie X-ray. CQ, over.
2E0 Victoria Hotel Bravo.
Wouldn't be the same without Dave, without John there. Great to get you in the log, mate. I don't know whether you've had a very good weekend with the contest, but I was all contested out Saturday, so that was enough for me, over.
Good evening, Darren. Dave, John reporting to duty as usual. I was not in the contest this weekend, under duties and that kind of thing, so enjoying some peace and quiet, but this time next week, or thereabouts, we'll be having our G8AMC SE8 contest, so saving myself for that and hoping all the other entrants from the club are too exhausted to have a go at it. Thank you.
Yeah, sorry about that, everyone. I had another channel on in the right ear there, but yeah, sorry about that. Well, I don't blame you. I had a good go on it on the Saturday, and when it come to the Sunday, I thought, you know what, if I'm going to do this again on a Monday night, I'm not sure that I want the whole weekend like that. And when you're continuously pressing a recording of your own voice calling CQ, there becomes a point where I was looking at my children and I thought we better get up the park. So Sunday I didn't really do much, but it's nice to get a bit of DX. I noticed my 80 metres probably not working very good for any kind of DX. It's only very close by, but it is quite low down, so I may have to address that. But great to get you in, mate. I won't hold it. I'll give you another final over there, and then we'll see if we can get something moving this evening and get as many in that's been waiting just like you all weekend. But all the best to get you again, John, and back to you for the final 2E0 VHB. Back to you.
Yep, thank you, Darren. I'm not surprised you're all contested out, to be fair. I will wish you all the best. A solid 7-3 and hope it's a decent lineup for you tonight. Enzo CCX from 2E0 VHB.
Thanks very much. Always my pleasure. Look forward to speaking to you again. QRZ Mike 0 DCX.
Okay, Mike Tango.
Mike 7, Papa November.
Papa November. I know I've got a couple in there. I've got the Mike 7 PNN first. That's Paul. Great to get you in, Paul. I'll give you a report on the next over. But you got Darren from just outside of Cambridge, QSL.
M0 CCX M7PNN. Nice to talk to you. Operators and full, as you said. I've got you 5 and 9 plus 20. I'm in the town of Reading, so just west of London. Good, nice to meet you, Darren. Back to you.
And you, Paul, well, we're streaming on live on YouTube at the moment, so if you want to hear yourself back or even join in on the chat, more the merrier. It'd be great to get you in, and obviously it's for you guys hearing your own report. So hopefully we'll stir something up tonight and get everyone in that hasn't been part of the contest this weekend. So, Paul, I won't hold it, but I will pass it back to you for another final there. But great to get you in the log. Running a couple of, well, no, actually, sorry, I'm running about 350 to 400 watts. From Bury St Edmunds, over.
M7PNM returning. Yeah, that's it. Very good signal, mate. Lovely to talk to you and nice to work with you. Have a great weekend, and not great week, sorry, and I will catch up with you soon. 73 M0 DCX from M7PNM.
All the very best, Paul. Great to get you in my log and look forward to many more with you. QRZ Mike 0 DCX.
Golf 3 Mike Tango Lima.
Right, ending Tango Lima. Was that Golf Station?
Yeah, Golf 3 Mike Tango Lima. Put him down.
Hello there, sorry, I've just a little bit of QSB there. Golf 3 ending Tango Lima, just missing the middle phonetic, over.
Golf 3 Mike Tango Lima. 59 Darren, over.
Thank you very much, Chris. Sorry about that. Bit of QSB on the signal there, but okay now in the clear there. Oh, well, great. I mean, I'm running the ACOM. To be honest with you, I used it a bit over the weekend on the DX Commander, but didn't use it once on the NFED. So hopefully it'll be okay. It took a little bit of a beasting on Saturday, but I think they're made of better stuff than that, Chris, over.
Yeah, no worries. I'm just putting a new antenna up. It's only it's a random wire vertical. I got juiced my inspiration off YouTube and decided I'd put a new vertical antenna up. So I'm just playing around. It's about 20 feet long in total. And it seems to be doing alright for the time being. We were playing around up on the higher bands earlier, and it seems to be doing alright, but we'll see, time will tell. My landlord has curtailed my antenna adventures till they go home, and then I can put something out and play radio, so I'm not best impressed about that one. No, not going to hold it with you, young'un. We'll catch you later. You have a good evening this evening, and enjoy the rest of the week. Mike 0 DCX from Golf 3 Mike Tango Lima. 73 down, we'll catch you later, mate. Bye-bye.
73, Chris, 5859 in the clear, no problem at all. QRZ Mike 0 DCX.
Yeah, Golf 3 Radio Charlie Mike.
Right, I've got a Golf Station first, and then I'll take the mic. Go ahead, the Golf Station.
The Golf 3 Radio Charlie Mexico, Sheffield Amateur Radio Club, obviously in Sheffield. You're 20 dB over 9. Name is David at this end, running from the Radio Shack of the club. So just wondered if you copy okay. You were a strong signal, obviously using the 400 watts from what I gather. So you got a bit of eating in the shake. So I bite you from Golf 3 Radio Charlie Mike.
Mike 0 DCX returning. Yeah, I have at the moment. I'd be honest with you, as I said earlier, I used it a little bit on the weekend, but mainly it was for the DX. And I did find on the vertical, it was quite interesting actually what I found out during that contest. But after the Saturday, I realised I was getting a bit tired, and I thought, you know what, judging by last year in that CQ Worldwide, the Sunday for me was just that one day too much. But I did notice a lot of the guys on Station Master and Dave, Mike 0 TPT, all that lot, they went berserk on Saturday, and I think when I last looked at Dave, he'd got over 500 contacts on Sunday, and I just took one look at that and thought, whoa, you know what, that's not for me, over.
Roger, yeah, I get it. I don't mind QRP, but I do mainly a lot of digital role in FTA and what do you call it, RITI and what have you. Just running using the club transceiver, the FT950. We've got various rigs, and we're running this one, and I'm running into an urban beam, which is up to 40 metres. Up to the high band, down to 40 metres. We've also got a long wire that goes right around the field, and it's brilliant on top band. Really good on top band. It's like a big loop into a ballon, and then we got a wire feeder to the shack. So, I tell you, I just need your name. I just need your name for the log. Name is David, QSL.
QSL, David. My name's Darren, and I'm just in Bury St Edmunds outside of Cambridge, and streaming live on YouTube as well, but you are 10 over 9. You sound absolutely fantastic, no problem at all, and yeah, I'm not surprised with those antennas that you've got around the club there, but great to hear it, and yeah, we'll see if we can't stir something up this evening that's not to do with the contest then. I should think you've all, I think you've all had your fair share this weekend, over.
Yeah, Roger, which contest is it tonight? The 80 metre one?
Oh, I didn't know. No, not tonight. No, this is just streaming on YouTube, trying to stir up a bit of a pile-up that's not to do with the contest. That's all. It's mainly for people, I suppose, this evening that weren't to do with the CQ Worldwide. I quite like the 1 day, but even 2 days is a bit much for me. I think you can only take, well, personally me, I can only take so much squawking in my ear, over.
Yeah, Roger, yeah. Yeah, I'm only going that CQ contest, both at the club, but we're doing it at the club, and I've done it at home as well, and not done too bad. You know, like I say, it gets a bit, I mean, my hearing's going a bit, and I've got a bit of tinnitus, and when I've been on for a while, it really messes with my ears, and I can't do it for too long. Anyway, I just... did you say Darren QSL?
QSL, name's Darren, Delta Alpha Romeo, Romeo Echo November, QSL.
Yeah, Roger, Darren, no problem. And anyway, and then I wish you 73s, and I'll let you work up your more contacts. And same here, I've just switched the club station on, but I haven't used it much yet. You're the first contact, so we'll work a few more contacts. Bye for now then, Darren, and all the best.
Thank you very much. All the very best to the club. QRZ, this is Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-ray. Right, Echo India, go ahead.
Echo India 4, India Quebec, EI4IQ. Thank you for coming back. The QTH here is about 5 or 6 miles west of Dublin, or Maynooth, which is about 15 miles west of Dublin. The name here is known, November Oscar Echo Lima. You're putting in a very strong signal. I'll give you a report on the over. The radio I'm using is a 991A, about 90 watts into a dipole running north-south from Echo India 4, India Quebec.
Lovely to hear you. Nice strong signal, 5.9 plus here into Bury St Edmunds. And yeah, I'm running about 400 watts from an ACOM here just outside of Cambridge, and using the ProSet 7 headset tonight. So I've widened it back out again as I was using it in the contest, but I just got a bit used to on Saturday not having that microphone stuck on that boom arm. So hopefully a little bit more comfortable now tonight, over.
Okay, fine and all that here. That's a Bury St Edmunds. I have a sister that lives there indeed, or most of her life. I visited many times, but I wasn't over for quite a while. I'm getting on now in the years, and it turns on the coil, and I don't feel quite as active as I did recently. However, I won't waste time chatting about those details. Great to hear you for the first time, I think, there. And as I say, a great signal from you there, and what we also covered many years ago when we go on frequency, the most important part of the station is not so much the radio in front of you, it's the antenna system outside. The ears up there, and if you haven't got that as good as you can get it, you're working under a certain handicap. So on that note, I say 73 to you, and look forward to meeting you again from Echo India 4, India, Quebec.
Thank you very much. Pleasure to get you in, and all the very best, Noel, until next time. Right, I heard a mic station in there at the same time. Go ahead.
Mike 7, Victor Oscar Tango.
Victor Oscar Tango, I know that call sign. I'm sure we've spoken several times before, and every time I say that, it says first contact. And you know what, Tony? It does. So there you go. That'll teach me, and one day I may learn. Name's Darren. Streaming on YouTube if you are interested to hear yourself back. You are nice and strong, and you're about 14 minutes in, Tony, into Bury St Edmunds, over.
Thank you for coming back with me there, Darren. You're very strong yourselves. We're 20 dB over up into the northeast of England. I've just put this antenna back up. It's a wired dipole. I had it up under my cobweb antenna, which I took down about 6 weeks ago and replaced it with a little mini beam Moday mini beam, and I've just got it back up today, so it's nice to know it's working, Darren QSL.
QSL, you sound great here. You're 5.9 plus, absolutely no problem at all, and audio's nice and loud. As I said, if you just put the call sign in on YouTube and forward through 14 minutes there, you should see yourself. I mean, you're a lovely signal. There's absolutely no doubt about that. Well, great to get you in the log for the first time. Won't hold it, my friend. I'll try to get as many as I can in this evening that may have been hanging around and not due to the contest there. So, Tony, until next time, great to speak to you and look forward to many more with you. Mike 7 VOT, Mike 0 DCX, 73 and back to you for the final, over.
Yeah, thank you, Darren. I'm on YouTube now. I'm looking at 14 minutes. Thanks for bringing us in and letting us know about the YouTube live. I'll catch you again, Darren. You have a good night. M0D. CX M7VOT. Thank you, Darren. 73.
Cheers, Tony. All the very best. Right, QRZ.
2 Echo 1 United.
Right, I've got 2 Echo 1 United. Go ahead.
Yeah, 2 Echo 1 United Tango Delta. Good evening, Darren. I think we've copied about 6 times before. Name is Roger. QT8 is Shrewsbury in the county of Shropshire. You're 5.9 plus 20 this way, over.
Yeah, thank you very much for that. You're a lovely sig. I didn't see it. I was too busy looking. That was a month ago when we last spoke there. But you're at least 5.9. As you sound great in the Bury St Edmunds, Roger. Great to get you again. I'll bring it back to you for the next one to give you a proper signal report, over.
Yeah, Roger there, Darren. Yeah, I am listening to you and watching you at the same time, so there's about a 2-second gap. Yeah, thanks for the thumbs up there. Yeah, I did listen to you yesterday on the contest. There are quite a lot of stations about. I think I've managed to get another 20-odd stations. Into my log using a Mini 5B and a 101D, over.
Yeah, Roger. I mean, Saturday was the day for me, really. I'll be honest with you. I went out with the family for most of the day yesterday. And what with the clocks changing and everything, I thought, you know what? It's one of those days where, you know, even the dog woke up at the wrong time and woke the whole house up at 4 o'clock in the morning. And it was just one of those days. I got up at 4 in the morning on Saturday morning and started the contest. And that catches up on me, I'm afraid. And I probably wasn't in the mood for it by the time it got to Sunday. But I did get on for 10-15 minutes last night, and it was quite nice on 20 metres when I would have thought the band was gone to still pull the States in, albeit it did take a bit of power on the amplifier, over.
Yeah, Roger, on that. I have to be careful when I use the radio, because I'm in a flat and the XYL's in the same room. So I'm limited to when I can use the radio. So I normally get up about 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning to do DX. As soon as the XYL gets up, I have to turn the radio off.
QSL. Well, I mean, to be honest with you, I'm in the lounge here. It's just the lounge is 10 metres long, so my son's actually over the other end there playing on his Xbox with the headphones on, and as you can tell, you don't know he's there, and I shouldn't really be bothering him, but it is a bit different. Come 9 o'clock at night, that's why I tend to retire early. Most people who know me on the radio know by 9 o'clock in the evening I'm off with the family, and it's why, really, because I can't dominate the house for that long. But anyway, Roger, fantastic to speak to you, and I'll go for many more in there. I know there's quite a few. So until then, next time, Roger, 73 and all the very best, over. QRZ, Mike 0 DCX. I can hear Troy in there. Go ahead, Troy, over.
Oh, good evening, Darren. I'm loving the shirt, my friend. Loving the shirt. I'm watching the stream now, over.
Yeah, sorry, I just got your last phonetic right. I put Lima Hotel Tango and it's not, is it? Just come back with that again, Troy.
Yeah, it's Kilo at the end, Darren. Kilo at the end, mate, over.
Lima Hotel Kilo. Yeah, oh, there you are. 17 QSOs there, Troy. Should be more. It feels like there's a lot more. I thought I'd just brighten everyone's day up with the shirt. I've been dared a few times. I've got plenty like it, believe me. I wore this one night, and Julian, Mike 0 CXT, me and my wife was meeting him and his wife in town, and we'd gone into a pub that I'd never been into before. It was quite a small one where it was a bit of a loungy where everyone knows everyone, and I walked in with his shirt on, and Julian just took one look at me and said, really, we going out like that, are we? So there you go. I thought I'd cheer everybody up after a long contest, over.
You should have a competition with Callum and Jonathan and the rest of them. Who's the other one? The funny guy. Is it Andy? I can't remember now. But Mike. That's it, Mike. He's a character, he is. You should have a competition. The loudest shirt, Darren, over.
He's got a wicked sense of humour, Mike, and I've told Mike straight to his face he's got the sort of sense of humour that I enjoy watching. We had a laugh, but no, I mean, I'm not going to get into a battle with that one with Mike because I fear I'd lose, over.
Right, well, I could post the info out to Callum and get the word around, and then you will be roped in, mate. You're 5'9 plus 20, Darren, no problem at all.
Thank you very much, Troy. You're always strong here, and great to speak to you, mate. And the minute you're up and running, I'll be the first one in your stream. All the best till then, Troy, over.
Yeah, cheers, Darren. Work in progress, mate, but I will be up and running at some point. M0DCX, G7LHK. Enjoy the rest of the week, mate.
Thanks very much, Troy. All the best. QRZ.
Mexico 7, Japan, November Bravo.
Right, November Bravo, go ahead.
Mike 7, Juliet, November Bravo. You're a beautiful 5'9 plus 10 this way, Darren, into the city of Liverpool. Operator name is Jim. Juliet India, Mike, QSL.
Yeah, QSL, thank you very much for that, Jim. In the clear, you're 5 and 9, no problem at all. Sound great here, as you'll hear on YouTube if you're interested. I see it's the first time we're in the log. Obviously, I'm just outside of Cambridge in Bury St Edmunds, running around about 300 watts, 350, I think, according to the ACOM there. It's on the screen for everyone. So I'm sick and tired of seeing the capacitor bounce around, so I'll watch your power instead. But you're sounding great here into Bury, James, over.
QSL, Darren, QSL. Well, beautiful audio, beautiful signal up here at the moment. I've just managed to put up a homebrew vertical antenna, and it seems to be working absolutely brilliant, so I'm made up. Okay, Darren, I won't keep it. I know there's quite a few wanting to shout in, and yeah, as the last caller did say, I'm liking the shirt, Darren. QSL.
Well, thank you very much for watching. I put it on for a laugh. I looked at my son and I put 2 dodgy ones out and said, which one should I wear on the stream? And he chose it, and I thought, right, well, I've got to go with it now, then haven't I? Or I'm not going to be called a chicken. But there you go. I'm glad you like it, and hopefully it won't blind too many people. But anyway, QRZ, this is Mike 0 DCX. Victoria Yankee Oscar VYO.
Yeah, good evening, Dan. Hope you're well, mate. You're big signal. You're 25 to 30 dB over. Go ahead.
Thank you very much. I'd like to see the receiver you've got going there, I have to say. My needle seldomly goes, I mean, it hits the 20. You're 10 over, by the way, but it very seldomly hits the 20. It was, I don't know, that would scare me, I think, if I saw all it. I think I got some QRM one night, and I don't know what it was, but that whacked that needle over to about 40 over, and I quickly spun the dial to get rid of it. So I don't know what that was. That was quite a sound, like a radar or something. But that's the only thing I've seen do that, over.
Right, okay there. No problem at all, Darren. I'll just make one comment on your shirt. It looks very nice, mate. But when you were giving the little story about going into the pub, I honestly thought you were going to say you just blended in with the furniture, over.
Well, that is pretty possible. I could see that. I just knew that if I went out wearing this, I wouldn't have to worry about clashing with anybody. But I have to say, I know Bury is a small town, and most people that have been this way know what Bury St Edmunds like. It's a town that everyone knows everyone. But it really put me to test that evening because it was a pub literally like walking into a front room. There was probably only a dozen people in there, and they'd all met. So you can imagine what went through their mind when I strolled in with this thing on. So, but there you go. As long as it raises a smile, that's what it's all about, over.
Yeah, no problem, Darren. Okay, mate. Lovely to hear you again. Enjoy the stream, and we'll catch you very soon. Yeah. DCX0VYO.
Thank you very much. All the very best, Paul, till next time. Right, this is Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-Ray, not taking himself very seriously. QRZ.
Ocean.
Right, I've heard a Golf station. Go ahead.
Golf Whiskey 4, Norway, Ocean, Darren.
Right, I've got you there. Golf Whiskey 4, Norway, Ocean. Great to get you in the log again. Nice big signal there. I know there's a few there. You're a good 5-9 plus, Mike, over.
Yeah, Roger, Darren. Very good evening to you there. 5-9 plus 20. Lovely signal. Nice audio in sunny Tembe. Although it's overcast, it's dark now, of course. I like the shirt, by the way, but I'm afraid I can beat that. I'm not wearing it at the moment. I've got 1 or 2 Hawaiian shirts there, Darren. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, I know what you mean, and I didn't really want to glance in the camera at it before I started the stream, because I know sometimes these shirts on that stream don't quite look what they do when you're wearing them, and I know the very first one I wore, and Jonathan gave me the stick over, actually it didn't look like that in real life. I'm not going to try to explain my way out of that again. I took it on the chin like most people are going to have to if they start streaming. But actually, that was a one shirt that didn't look like it should have. So I just thought, you know what, this could look like anything, over.
Yeah, Roger on that. Yeah, no problems at all, Darren. Yeah, I got 1 or 2 shirts when I was over in Hawaii many years ago. Yeah, and yeah, great to work again. I won't hold you. I'm running still running the 101D, by the way, barefoot at the moment, Darren. I didn't take part of the contest. I did pick up a few stations, and I managed to work my first K86. Although I've heard them lots of times. Anyway, that was quite good, but. Yeah, all good fun there, Darren. I wish the 7.3. Hope the audio sounds okay. I'm running the M70 microphone. So all the very best, and we'll catch you again soon. And I'm sure lots of stations are going to give you a call there. 0DTX, GW4.
Yeah, you sound absolutely fantastic. No problem at all with that 5-9 plus here in Bury St Edmunds. All the best, Mike. Till next time. QRZ.
Papa Delta Radio Kilo.
Right, I've got a few in there, and I have heard how they start, but I've got a Papa Delta first. Go ahead.
Papa Delta 8 Golf Bravo. Good evening, Darren.
Right, was that Papa Delta 8, did I hear?
Yeah, you got it right. Papa Delta 8 Golf Bravo. Good evening.
Papa Delta 8 Golf Bravo, that's Gert. Great to get you in the log. Big signal, Gert. You're 5-9 plus, over.
Roger, thanks for the flowers, but the real flowers are for you. There are 9 plus 30 dBs, Central Netherlands, QTH, Mike, Echo, Papa, Echo, Lima, and it's situated in the center of the Netherlands, so the actual flowers are for you. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you very much. And looking at some of the comments in the stream there, as we're streaming on YouTube there, it looks like a lot of people are thinking the flowers are on my shirt, Gert. So, but they're all straight back to you, mate. You sound great here in Bury St Edmunds. We're about 25 miles east of Cambridge, over.
Roger, Devon, but what's wrong with the shirt? It looks great on you.
Well, I'm really pleased about that. I'm starting to get a lot of stick by the look of it in the chat there, but that's why I put it on. So I suppose I'd better take it all on the chin, Gert. Well, I won't hold it. There's quite a lot in there at the moment, and I'll try to pull them all in, but nice to know the headset sounded nice on the microphone, over.
Roger, well, you're doing a fantastic job. A great audio and a very special shirt. I'll give you that. Thanks for coming back to me. Wishing you all the best and enjoy the pilot, my friend. See you next time.
Thank you very much. Well, it is coming up to Halloween, so I thought I'd get in the festive there. But all the best. QRZ. Right, Golf Tango Lima. I think that was Mike 6. Go ahead.
Kilo.
Papa Delta No Lima Whiskey.
Right, Mike 6 Golf Tango Lima.
Mike 6 Papa Delta No Lima Whiskey.
Golf Tango Victor. Is that Glenn?
Yeah, Mike 6 Golf Tango Victor.
Yeah, Roger, I've got you, Glenn. 5-9, over.
Yeah, good evening, Darren. Yeah, great to hear you again, and great signal. I'm on a different radio than last weekend. I did send you a stream last week, and I'm on an old A40 here with a Shaw 450 Series 2. Not really set it up at all yet. I'm not sure how I sound, over.
Yeah, sorry, I'm reading something as well, and I think they're doing it on purpose, is this shirt. You sound great. Well, you are, 28 minutes in. I don't know whether you're actually watching, Glenn, at the minute, but if you are, you'll hear yourself back. I've got no DNR on or anything, and that's just plain signal, over.
Oh, thank
Thanks, Darren. Yeah, great. Yeah, it was a crazy weekend, wasn't it, on the band? A lot of contest stations and wasn't working at any stations. But yeah, I bought this microphone off the auction site. It's a Sirius 2 Shure 450, and yeah, it's I've not tried it at all. This is the first time I've transmitted, so I really appreciate your comments there, Darren. Over.
Yeah, you do need to hear that back actually, because I'll be honest with you, you are beginning to show a bit of, there's either RF or it's overdriven. Just listen to it back. I'm not commenting on it, but that is why I've got that stream going, so you can hear that for yourself, and maybe you may understand what you're doing to put that right. But as I said, you're 28 to 29 minutes in. Just listen back and see what you think, Glenn. Over.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I've just turned the processor off. How's that sound, Darren?
Yeah, that's totally different altogether. So it's being overdriven, isn't it? That's lovely and crisp and clear like that, Glenn. Over.
Okay, yeah, fantastic. Okay, I won't hold it, Darren. Yeah, I'll listen to the stream, and yeah, it's brilliant. Okay, and I'm sorry I've not got you on the video there. So, okay, Darren, I'll let you go. Mike 0 DCX M6GTV.
No problem at all. Only too glad to help there. So all the best and look forward to next time, Glenn. QRZ.
2 Mike 0 IPQ.
2 Mike 0, was that IPQ?
Roger. 2 Mike 0 India Papa Quebec. You're 5 and 20 over Central Scotland.
Thank you very much. You're 5-9 here into Bury St Edmunds, Derek. Over.
Roger with a 5 and 9. Loving the shot there, Dan. Won't hold it. Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-ray 2M0 IPQ. Going clear. Ciao.
Thank you very much, and I can see Jap and a few of the others saying hello to Jap and Julian and Andy, etc. in the stream there. So more the merrier. All the best, Derek. Till next time. QRZ Mike 0 DCX.
Mexico 1 Radio Kilo.
Right, I've got Mexico 1 DRK. Is that Andy? Go ahead.
QSL, Darren, good evening. I hope you're well. Very quickly, how well did you do in the contest?
I'll be honest with you, not anything like I did last year. I only did the one day. I'd had enough, to be honest with you, by Saturday evening. I made a couple of little rookie mistakes. You know what it's like when you get a bit carried away with yourself going for them all. Yeah, to be honest with you, made a little mistake and ended up putting 200 watts from the radio into the ACOM. And all I saw was a thing on it saying reduce power. So I thought, right, well, that's my cue. Get out of here before I, let's put it this way, end up with a big bill. Over.
Yeah, they don't like 200 watts, do they? That's a little bit too much overdriven. I won't hold it. You've schooled by error. You've learned your lesson. I wish you 7-3, Darren, and let you get a few more.
Yeah, all the very best. That will teach me, but it won't happen again. Looks like touch wood at the moment. Everything's running well, but I'm not going to speak too soon. QRZ Mike 0 DCX.
Alpha 0 Juliet Alpha X-ray.
Right, ending in Juliet X-ray.
Papa Alpha 0 Juliet Alpha X-ray. Good evening, Darren. Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-ray. Papa Alpha 0 Juliet Alpha X-ray. Over.
Great to get you, Jap. I thought I'd just say hello to you when I saw you in the stream there. Couldn't quite type quick enough, so I thought I'd just say hello. Over.
Yeah, no problem there, Darren. Wonderful day today, 14 degrees, a little bit of rain, but your signal is wonderful. Your signal is absolute tracking. Thank you, Darren, for the call for me to come back for you, and hope to meet you next week again, I think, if you have a stream all then. Bye-bye, Darren. Have a good evening and good ears. Bye.
Thank you very much, Jap. Great to see you again. And yeah, I'll do this every Monday evening at the same time. So until then, Jap 73, and yeah, see you in the chat. QRZ Mike 0 DCX.
2 Mike 0.
Right, 2 Mike 0, go ahead.
2 Mike 0 Lima Radio Oscar.
Lima Radio Oscar. Lovely audio, I have to say there, John. Sounding great. Over.
Yeah, sounding great yourself. The colourful signal and your colourful shirt. Excellent to hear you on again, and have fun tonight.
Thank you very much, John. Well, that is quality audio you've got going there, and I know how long that takes to sound like that. And I will attempt it one day, but until then, I think it's with my OCD with that kind of thing, I will just be fiddling galore. And I don't want to ruin the hobby, but I can see that will be the way that I will probably end up going. Always quite enjoyed playing around with things like that, John. But until then, great to get you in the log again, and all the best to Scotland, over.
Yeah, thanks very much, Darren. And your audio is perfect. I definitely wouldn't change a thing. It's absolutely perfect, mate. So have a good evening. Bye for now.
Yeah, I won't waste too much more money on microphones. I have to say, this is just the Heil mic headset. So, but all the best. QRZ.
Papa Delta number 2, Papa Kilo, Darren.
Yeah, Roger, what a signal. I couldn't miss that, Peter. It's, it's 10 over without even looking, over.
Yeah, Darren, a very good evening. Papa Delta to Papa Kilo, the Netherlands. 9 plus 30 dB. The salty water gives punch this evening, over.
Yeah, well, you're a good 15 over. I'm just running IPO mode, no preamp, and the noise floor's quite low on this since I re-put this antenna up, and it sits usually around about a 1. So, but what I did find with it is it just means people's top signals probably aren't quite as high, but the signal to noise is still there. So that's a good 15 over, Pete, over.
Yeah, incredible to hear you, my friend, and watching at the moment the live stream also, so well done. And what a technology those days, my friend. I will be listen to my voice and to the transmission if I am downstairs and drink a cup of tea, my friend, with a couple of minutes. So you are the last one for the evening, and I go to the good lady this way. Darren, keep up the good work, and thank you, my friend, for giving us the chance to talk with you and the live stream. Mexico 0 Delta Charlie X-ray from Papa Delta to Papa Kilo. Until the next time, buddy. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much for the kind words there, Peter, and great to get you in the log. Thank you very much, and look forward to next week. QRZ Mike 0 DCX.
Mike 0, November Whiskey Kilo.
November Whiskey Kilo, Mike 0. Another big signal, 59 plus, over.
Yeah, good evening there, Darren. Mike 0, November Whiskey Kilo. Yeah, it's 5 and 9 plus. Names here is Adrian. QTH is town of Newark. Newark on Trent, over.
Great to get you in from Newark there. I see it's the first time in the logbook as well. Well, we're streaming on YouTube if you're interested, Adrian. And you're 36 minutes in. I'm not running any DNR or anything tonight. So you'll hear it straight from the radio with no processing of any kind on the receive, over.
Zero NWK. Yeah, I got you down. I'm watching you on the live stream, actually. First time I've watched you, so yeah, very good. Working a Yaesu FT101 Zulu, about 120 watts into a 5 band high-end bed antenna this end, Darren, over.
Yeah, and great you are sounding too, I have to say. Well, I do feel sorry for you this evening. I don't like the sound of my own voice, but if you've come in for the first time and you've got to see this shirt on top of everything else, well then it's just thank you very much for that. That's all I can say, over.
Zero NWK. No, it looks great, Darren. Nice setup as well. So thanks for bringing me in, and yeah, have a good night. 7-3.
Thanks a lot, Adrian. QRZ. Right, I've got Echo India 6, go ahead.
Yeah, very good evening, Darren. You have Echo India 6, Julius Tango Bravo in Ireland, go ahead.
Yeah, sound great as always. You're 5'9 plus, Stuart. You sound great here in Bury St Edmunds this evening, over.
Yeah, likewise, Darren. Yeah, you're sounding good. You're sounding very, very good this evening. I don't know if it's a bank holiday with you, but it's a bank holiday here, and it's been a nice, not bad day. Nice day, temperature about 16 degrees, and it's been dry for most of the day. We've had a light rain shower this evening, but a pleasant day here in Echo India. Darren, go ahead.
Yeah, you sound great. Honestly, I'm not running any DNR at all at the moment, and you'll hear it straight. Obviously, if you can hear the hash in the background, obviously it's where I've just not filtered it out, but it's giving you a straight-on view at what that sounds like, just in IPO mode. And you're a good 5'9", and at times peaking just over, Stuart, over.
Yeah, good stuff, mate. Thanks, Darren, and fair play to you. You're giving the hobby fantastic promotion with the work you're doing, and I'll be dropping an email during the week. Hopefully, the new toy is due to arrive this week, so I might be dropping an email on one or two things. But We'll talk to you again, Darren, and lovely to get you in the logbook again. I hope you're keeping well. Have a pleasant week over there, and 73 from Ireland.
Thanks very much, Stu. All the very best, and thanks for coming in. It's a pleasure to hear you. QRZ Mike 0DCX. Right, I've got a Mike India station. Go ahead. Mike India. QRZ. Right, I've got a Mike 0 and a Golf station. I'll take the Mike 0 first. Go ahead.
Mike 0, Oscar Victor Golf Tango X-ray.
Ending right, there's probably two of you there. The Mike 0 ending in kilo.
Thank you very much, Darren. Mike 0, Oscar Victor Kilo. You're 5-9 plus. The name is Mark. You're sounding very good, sir. Over.
Thank you very much. You're certainly 5-9 here, Mark, into Bury St Edmunds, just outside of Cambridge, and great to get you in the log for the first time. Over.
Okay, Derek, thank you very much. We'll have a look on YouTube. You're sounding good. 20 miles west of Glasgow. That audio was fantastic. Keep it up. MM0, OVK.
Well, I am pleased to hear that, because for everyone's information, it's exactly the same settings on my QRZ page that I use for the PR40 that is on this right now. And all I've done on it is obviously due to the CQ Worldwide contest was just up the mic gain to about 40 on this, as it's not quite as boomy as what the PR40 is. So it's increased from a 35 mic gain to a 40, and the AMC is up to about 72, I think it is, from 65, which brought the ALC up to about a signal 7 to 8. So I got the maximum juice out of the ACOM for as low wattage as I could, to be honest. So I'm really pleased, Mark, and thank you very much for the flowers. Over.
Not a problem, Derek. Darren, sorry, sounding fantastic. I would not touch any setting on the microphone there. Sounding very nice for that headset, sir. Mike 0, Oscar Victor Kilo, clear. Good evening.
All the very best. Right, I heard a Golf station in there. Go ahead.
Golf 7, Echo November Alpha.
Echo November Alpha. Great to get you, Daphne. You sound great here in Bury St Edmunds. Over.
Yeah, QSL, Darren. You're sounding really great here in Louth. You're 5-9, plus 10, sometimes peaking on the 20. Just running a DX10 here and about 90 watts. And a dipole. Back to you, Darren, from Golf 7, Echo November Alpha.
Mike 0DCX returning. I think we've spoken before, haven't we, as well? You sound really good on the DX10 there. I recognise you, so I know we've spoken. So great to get you in on the log and actually streaming on YouTube this evening, so you can hear how smooth your voice sounds on that DX10. That is a lovely radio, and it's what made me go for this 101 in the end. So they are a great radio and sounds good in the Bury St Edmunds. Good 5.9 to 5.9 plus, Daphne. Over.
Yeah, QSL there. Yeah, I've got the 101, but it's a ZD model, so it's a little bit old. But I was looking at the 101 to replace the FT2000. So, yeah, I might trade it in sometime, because I do like this DX10, and it seems to get through a pile-ups okay. Anyway, I won't hold it. I think we worked last September, so hopefully I'll catch you again in less than a year. You keep up the good work, and we'll catch you again soon. Don't like these dark evenings. From G7ENA.
I don't know. I'm streaming with a shirt on tonight that I don't think anyone would miss me on a dark evening this evening, Daphne. But great to get you in, and yes, you're right, it was a year ago. So hopefully it won't be a year again. But I'll be on here every Monday night. But if I don't speak to you again, have a lovely Christmas, Daphne. Over.
Yes, 7-3, Darren, and have a good Christmas and a Happy New Year. 7-3.
All the very best. QRZ.
Mike 0, Golf Tango X-ray.
Golf Tango X-ray. Great to get you in there, Brian. 5.9, over.
Oh, thank you for the 5.9, Darren. You're a cracking signal into Kintyre this evening, and also 5 and 9, Darren. Doing very well indeed. And thanks for the call, Darren, on a miserable day here in Kintyre. All the best.
Yeah, I'm glad I got you in there, Brian. I know there were two Mike stations there, so glad that I got you both. So thank you very much for coming in, and great to hear you again. Over.
Yeah, very good, Darren. Yeah, sorry about that earlier on. I doubled up. I didn't realise the other Mike station appeared. The signals are good tonight, Darren. Thanks again, Darren. Good luck.
No problem at all. I will hopefully there's a big hole from the contest in the layer there that's well, actually, we don't want that, do we? So, but anyway, all the very best. Don't listen to me, Brian. QRZ Mike 0 TCX. Golf Quebec Charlie. I know who that is. GQC. How are you? Over.
Yeah, very good evening, my friend. Just saw you live on YouTube. Thought I'd give you a call. I'm actually only running 10 watts now. I'm testing out a remote station which isn't actually remote yet. So it's an Icon 705. It's running on a Raspberry Pi, but because it's locally running on the home station at the moment, the plans are to get it down the field. It's there and trying to get the audio right now.
Yeah, Mike 0 DCX James. Well, you're 5 and 7 where you were talking, and what I did was just click the DNR in just to clear it up a little bit for you, just to give you a contrast, because obviously I don't want it to sound worse than it would be to you if you're going to watch it back. So you started off with no DNR whatsoever, and then I engaged it. So you'll, no problem at all with that. And yeah, great. I've just recently bought a Raspberry Pi, thanks to Stu there. For obviously reasons, I wanted his dashboard for the future there, so as everyone knows on Discord, so it was run by one of those. So yeah, great that you've gone down that road. You sound fine here, James. Over.
Oh, good stuff. Thanks. It's sitting in Berlin. I'm not sure whether I like the white. I'm on the wide bandwidth at the moment, and narrow the filter down. I'm not sure if that sounds a little too narrow. It's the first time I mess around with the Raspberry Pi actually, so I normally do everything on T-shape. I'm looking to try and get something small and that doesn't require too much power because it goes up to run a full solar once you get it down the field, Darren. Go ahead.
Yeah, I have to totally agree with you. I made a good friend of mine, Mike 0 CXT Julian, laugh, because normally I've got untold problems with computers. Me and computers just don't agree. And he did laugh, tongue-in-cheek, when he realised I've got a Raspberry Pi. He said, "You're absolutely joking. You realise you have to go through the terminal window and everything to put just about anything in there. You in a terminal window, but there you go. You've got to learn somehow. What can you do with a Raspberry Pi? They're only 100 quid. Over."
Yes, I've got mine second hand. I think it's only about 30 quid on eBay plus about 5-10 quid postage. So it was going cheap, and yeah, I'm using Remote TX is the software. So it's pretty easy actually. They give you an image and you turn it onto an SD card, so you don't have to remote into it or anything. It just works. So it makes it really easy for you, Darren.
Yeah, I mean, I have to say, you're holding there the whole time, and as I said, I've disengaged your DNR there, so you've got a clear view of what you are on there. Oh, well, look, James, I'm glad to do that. That is exactly why I started streaming on here in the first place, and yeah, I have to say, I tried a similar experiment the other day with somebody on 5 watts over in the Netherlands, I think it was somewhere, and it's nice when you know you can still do the trip on real low power like that. It surprised me. I mean, 5 watts was as low as I could go. He really wanted to try 1 watt, but obviously on the 101 I can't do that. But it would have been interested to know what would have happened. Over.
Yeah, well, like I say, this is test that Icon 705 at the moment. When I set it up, I might see if I can get a 7300 down there, or maybe a Yaesu 991 down there. So. But we're only 10 watts whilst we're on test. But thanks for the 5.7. You're absolutely rocking him, by the way. About 5.9, about 10 over, maybe even 20 over. So absolutely storming him. But I think you're running QRO. So anyway, I won't hold it with you. There were others calling, but thanks for the chat, Darren. Good to see you on the air again, or I'll wish you 73. From M0 UC. Thanks for the chat.
Great to speak to you again as well, James. Enjoyed meeting you over at Callum's, and great to speak to you again, mate. All the very best. QRZ Mike 0 DCX. Right, Golf 7, go ahead.
Yeah, this is Golf 7 Alpha Mike Delta. I'm in Cannock, in Staffordshire. You're 5, 9 plus 10 here. It's a lovely signal. I
I'm on the 7610 this way, 100 watts. Back to you.
Yeah, thank you very much for the flowers there. You'll be anywhere between 5 and 7 and 5 and 8. I'm going to log you as a 5 and 8, Gerald, because that is what you're peaking at. But absolutely no problem getting into Bury St Edmunds, just outside of Cambridge. I'm running around about 350 watts into an end-fed half wave about 8 metres high, over.
Yes, I'm a dipole actually, a fan dipole, but it's a bit raggedy at the moment, maybe due to the weather we've had, but I don't suppose anything will be done with it this year anyway now. It's too bad, the weather's changed, and I'm one of the old ones anyway, so I have to rely on other people. So anyway, I think it's Darren. Thanks for loosing me in. Nice to manage to get in for a change. So 7:3 and enjoy the rest of the evening. Back to you.
Thank you very much, Gerald. You're peaking 5.9 there, so absolutely no problem with that single, getting stronger by the moment. Until next time, Gerald, I see we spoke a month ago, 73, and look forward to many more, over.
Yeah, Roger, 7-3.
Thank you. QRZ, Mike 0 DCX.
Mike 0 Kilo Delta Oscar.
Right, I've got a Mexico 1 first, go ahead.
Good evening, John. Mexico 1, Echo Sierra Alpha.
Right, was that Echo Sierra Alpha, QSL?
Yeah, Roger, down Echo Sierra Alpha,
Roger. You're around about probably a bit of QSB going on at the moment. You're a 5 and 4 at the moment. Audio's a little bit light, John, but great to get you in the log from the first time from Bury St Edmunds, over.
Okay, Darren, I will hold it too long. The wind is taking a bit of a pull with the antenna, I think, Darren. So best 73,
yeah, all the very best. You're wavering between a 5 and 3 and a 5 and 5, so no problem, John. And look forward to many more. You'll hear yourself back on YouTube if you want to put the call in. You're 50 minutes in, QSL.
Well, cheers, Darren. 73.
All the very best. QRZ.
Mike 0 Kilo Delta Oscar.
Kilo Delta Oscar. Sorry, I know what I've done here. I've put something in front. Kilo Delta Oscar. And Mike 0, go ahead.
Okay, Mike 0 Kilo Delta Oscar. Good evening, Darren. You're 59 with me, 5'9". The name this side's John. And location is Wigan, Greater Manchester, Darren, over.
Yeah, great to get you in, John. You're 5 and 9 here in Bury St Edmunds. Sounding great here. About 25 miles east of Cambridge, QSL.
QSL, Darren, no problem. A lovely signal and audio this side. We're just running about 70 watts into homemade fan dipole and the radios, the FT1000 MP Mark 5, Darren, over.
Oh, yeah, well, lovely setup you've got going there, and yeah, everyone's sounding pretty good on the radio tonight. I did wonder what the band would be like after the weekend. I wondered whether it'd be quite quiet, but I'll be honest with you, I got a little bit edgy after last week. It took about 15 minutes to find a frequency while we were streaming on YouTube, John, over.
Well, I've got to be honest, I've not done any radio for a while, Darren. It's the first time I've switched the radio on for a good few weeks, so not really had any experience over the last few weeks, but had a little listen up and down the band before I came in, and some big signals come in, so it seems in pretty good shape, Darren.
Yeah, I'm pleasantly surprised, I have to be honest. I just found us, a bit of a gap in the band there, and just started streaming 5 minutes early. I thought that would be better than spending 20 minutes and then having to explain to people to forward through on the stream if they want to watch it. But, well, great to hear you, and great to get you in the log again. It looks like it was 11 months ago when we last spoke, so hopefully not too long next time, John, over.
Yeah, I think it was about 11 months, Darren. Not far off the 12 months. I noticed that on the log before I came in, so yeah, we'll need to make it a bit more often. Anyway, thanks for bringing me in there, Darren. Best of luck, and hopefully speak to you again soon. M0 DCX, M0 KDO 73.
Thanks, John. All the very best. QRZ.
M0 Juliet X-Ray Queen.
Was that Juliet Hotel Queen?
M0 Juliet X-Ray Queen.
X-Ray Queen, got you there, no problem. I know there's several in there, don't worry, I will come to you all. I think that's Clive. Sounding very good here, a nice audio, Clive, over.
No problem, Darren. You're giving me 9 plus 20, and you're sounding really good yourself. I don't know, I'm guessing you've been tinkering somewhere, but you're sounding really nice and crisp to me.
Yeah, well, the difference is I'm on the Pro Set 7 headset. I'm normally listen on it and just use them as obviously a headphone without the actual mic. I normally use the PR40 all the time mostly. But over the weekend I decided, you know what, if I'm going to sit here all day trying to join the CQ Worldwide, I'd rather not have a microphone in front of my face all day. So I just tinkered with it a little bit, but the actual EQ is exactly the same as the PR40. It's just the levels need to come up a bit. You'll notice, well, I certainly do, the difference between the PR40 and this headset. You know, on the ALC is a lot lower, and you can see the compression needle to wave around like it is on the stream at the moment. You've got to get that up a bit as well. So yeah, not quite as, but when you get it right, I think it's a sharper sound. Over.
Well, yeah, it sounded really nice to me. How comfortable are you finding it, though? How long can you keep those headphones on? Because I've been curious to do the similar sort of thing myself.
Yeah, surprisingly, it's not that bad. And these are quite heavy, these ones, actually. They're like the helicopter type, you know. They are, don't get me wrong, there are a lot lighter headphones than these. And I'd probably buy another pair. This pair, I fear, is probably not going to last that much longer, because I've already begun to notice that actually when you plug in the cable into the side of the headphone there, sometimes you have to wiggle it about a bit, and then, because one of the ears stop. If you wiggle it about, comes back on again. So clearly, you know, where I'm continuously pulling I thought it was the lead, but it's not. It is actually in the plug. So it might need another one. I may try to look for a lighter pair, but actually, to be honest with you, a couple of hours with them on, no problem. Over.
No, as I said, I'm tempted to give it a go myself. Anyway, look, I want to sidestep because I know you've got loads of people queued up behind me. Nice to hear you on again, and thanks for your good work. It's all good, do you know what I mean? Anyway, 7-3.
No problem at all. Thanks for being quick. Just trying to give people a few overs, as I know they've been waiting probably the weekend to get on the radio. But until next time, Clive, 73, QRZ.
Mike 7, November Hotel Charlie.
November Hotel Charlie, Nick. Great to hear you, over.
Yeah, how you doing, Darren? Nice to hear you, mate. Just sort of pop in and say hello.
Yeah, really pleased you have, mate. It's always a pleasure to speak to you. Peaking 5'9", mate, between 5'8" and 5'9", Nick, over.
I'm happy with that, Dan. You're 20 over, mate. 20 over. How's things down in Bury then, all right?
Yeah, not too bad at all. I wonder whether you've been this way recently, over.
No, due to come up maybe in a few weeks' time. To see the in-laws, mate, over.
Oh, well, there you go. You better get yourself down the town centre and I'll get you a quick drink in, over.
I'll let you know. I'd love to meet up, mate.
Yeah, same here. Well, if you can put up with walking into the nutshell with a shirt like this on, mate, then I might need your services to help me out, because I'm not sure I'd get out alive, over.
Well, I didn't like to say much about the shirt. It's a bit bright, isn't it?
Yeah, I thought you'd say that, but I'll put it on and hopefully it'll make a few people smile. But I know what you mean. Don't worry. I'm not going to wave you down in the middle of the street wearing this, so you won't have to hold your head in shame, over.
I hope you've read all those books as well there, Dan.
Well, I'll be honest with you, 90% of those are my wife's, but I think mine is just like one section at the top. The rest of it's all hers, so yeah, I can't take credit to that, mate, over.
Yeah, fine. I'll let you get on, Dan, as other people call you, mate. It's great to hear you, mate, and we'll catch up, mate, one day.
All the very best. Yeah, my son's loving the football, so you never know, mate. You might even get a kick around with him. QRZ, Mike 0 DCX.
Golf 5 Victor Hotel Foxtrot.
Hotel Foxtrot, go ahead.
Yeah, good evening, Darren. Golf 5 Victor Hotel Foxtrot. Dave or David, I don't mind. You're 5'9" personnel, you're busy. Well done, cheers.
Thank you very much. You're 5'9" here into Bury St Edmunds. All the very best. QRZ, Mike 0 DCX.
Hi, Darren. Chris G, 2ABR.
Sorry, what was the call?
Golf 2 Alpha, Bravo, Romeo. How you doing, mate?
ABR, got you there. Sorry, wasn't quick enough for that one. So you would think I would have learnt, really, wouldn't you? Oh, yeah, I'll get it right in a minute. ABR. Yeah, so you would think after this weekend I'd be a bit quicker. Instead, I was making mistakes, so I pulled the plug, over.
Anyway, guess what I just had for my dinner, mate? A raspberry pie and a tin of his lap. It was lovely, and that's all I know about raspberry pies. Take care, Darren. God bless, mate.
Yeah, you're not on your own there. Luckily, it's working. It's doing what I wanted it to do. So, yeah, I can't see me fiddling around with that. I'll probably lose a lot. But, yeah, I'd much rather eat one. QRZ, Mike 0 DCX. I've got a couple of 2 Echo Zeros in there. I think there was one ending Lima. Go ahead.
2 Echo Zero, Romeo X-Ray Lima.
Romeo X-Ray Lima, got you that time. I will pull the next one in, so don't worry, I'll bring the other 2 Echo Zero in, but for now it's Richard, over.
Yeah, Roger, Darren. So did you enjoy contest of the weekend?
Well, only the one day. I'd had enough after Saturday. I think I got about 360, 350, I think it was in on the Saturday. And then when it come to the Sunday, I thought, you know what, the family needs a bit of attention. That's too much to do the whole weekend like that. And I made some excuse to go out, and we stayed out. So I knew what would happen if I came in. I would just tinker around on the contest. So it was easy just to get out the front door, Richard, over.
Yeah, Roger. I managed about 2.5 hours last night. I've been busy all weekend. We're working, closing caravan up for season. But yeah, I managed about 2.5, 3 hours and got 78. So I'm a bit better than last year when I only got 63 because I'm even shorter on radio, over.
Well, in the end, I think what I did on the Sunday was just, I thought, I'm going to live stream and probably go for the 100 or something like we usually do on a Monday night. So I thought what I didn't want to do was radio myself out all weekend and then not want to do the stream. So I promised the stream every Monday night, whether people want to watch it or not, I'll do it. And most people seem to come in and enjoy what we got going. So I didn't want to lose that. So I sacrificed Sunday. But what was quite nice is I got on there last night, and when you heard 20 metres still on when I thought it would be gone. Obviously the clock's changed, doesn't it? So it's getting used to that hour change. And I was still getting good DX into the States and that on 20. And 20's not normally a band that I do too well here on, over.
Yeah, Roger. Same with me. Normally when it goes dark, I only get the right powerful European stations. But yeah, I managed to get a couple of American friends on, I think, every band apart from 40. So I'll leave it there, Darren, by the way, 59 plus. And I'm going to watch the stream back later because I'm on FT710 tonight and I want to compare audio between 7300.
Yeah, no problem at all. You're exactly 1 hour in. So if you want to forward in, Richard, then watch later, you're an hour in. So all the very best and well done in the contest. But yeah, I know what you mean. Two days are a bit much for me. QRZ Mike 0 DCX. Right, I think, I'm not sure here, but I think there was another 2 Echo Zero in there. Go ahead. No, I can't hear that. QRZ.
November, Lima.
Right, ending November, Lima. I think that's Mike 6. Is that Glenn, over?
Yeah, that's correct, Darren. Just a quick one, mate. 5 and 9 plus 20 to Chesterfield.
Thank you very much. You're 5 and 5 at the moment, Glenn, into Chesterfield. Great to get you in the log, over. No problem at all. You made the trip, no problem. You're an hour and 1 minute in if you want to hear it back there, Glenn. 73, QRZ. Right, I've got Golf 3 X-Ray Delta. Is that Sierra? Is that Peter?
Yeah, Roger. Good evening to you. 59 plus 20 in Mansfield.
Thank you very much. You're a 5 and 7 at the moment in the Bury St Edmunds. I'm running a couple about 500. Well, no, actually, sorry, it's not 5, is it? It's 350 watts this evening into an end-fed half-wave, Peter, QSL.
Yeah, QSL, Darren. It's brilliant signal from you. I've earned your running ball less than 100 watts to a dipole, but not so bad. Good weather today, thank goodness.
Yeah, I've just upgraded you as well. You've come up to a 5 and 9 there, so I've altered that in the log there. Yeah, the weather's not been too bad today. I have to say, the wind and the rain's what gets me down. But I have to say, after that big, I can't remember what they named it now, that last one we had last weekend. But I just put a new end fed up, which is 80 metres as well. And yeah, that took a good test. I did wonder what would happen. I didn't use a bungee because there's enough give in the 2 trees as well as the J-pole, and didn't actually end up putting any bungee cord in. And I thought, oh, now we're going to find out. So we've stood the wind okay, over.
Roger, Darren. Well, it's a decent day tomorrow. I shall have a go on my telescopic pole, get it up full height to about 33 feet. So hopefully we'll get that up. All the best, Darren. Have a good evening.
Thank you very much. Great to speak to you. QRZ Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-Ray.
Mexico 7, Fox Lima Lima.
Mexico 7, Fox Lima Lima. That's Roger, isn't it? Another friendly voice there to hear. Great to hear you, Roger, this evening. Over.
Yeah, good evening, Darren. Lovely to get you again, mate. I just passing through, sort of say hi, and I hope you can hear me okay. I foolishly had to do a reset on the DX10, and I've lost my audio settings, and I'm still playing. Over.
Yeah, Roger, didn't you have that all saved on your card then?
No, I didn't. I was a bit silly there, but I think I may have them scribbled down somewhere, so I'm going to have to keep looking. Over.
Yeah, you sound fine. There's absolutely no problem. You are wavering between a 5 and 7 and a 5 and 9, actually, so I'm going to leave you as a 5 and 9, Roger. I mean, you're only just up the road, really, aren't you? And, yeah, sorry to hear that. Did you have a software update on the DX10 then, or did you have to reset the radio for a reason? Over.
Yeah, I had a bit of a glitch. The touchscreen went all haywire, and it started to select things at random that I didn't. I was actually pressing on one thing, and it was actually doing another. I tried recalibrating the screen, etc., and that didn't play ball. So I spoke to Martin Lynch's, and they suggested do a reset, but of course in my haste to do the reset I should have took a few photographs, but I think somewhere on some paper I have got them written down, so I just need to persevere, I think. Over.
Yeah, Roger. Well, I mean, I have to say, if that has cured it, great. I mean, that's always a bit worrying to everyone, isn't it? When you start talking about dodgy screens and that and doing that, but they are very good. I mean, I've had a DX10 and now a 101. I'll be honest with you though, I've never really touched the screen much on either, whether it be the DX10 or the 101. I've always used the mouse, so I'll be honest with you, I don't know what would happen with that screen if I actually touched it. It's really all done with the mouse click. Over.
Yeah, understood, mate. Yeah, the only trouble is the band selection is the critical one on there, I think. But then I suppose, I have got a mouse connected, but band selection. Over.
Yeah, oh well, I mean, they are very good radios, and I'm sure it won't be much. I mean, you sound great, and hopefully that reset's done it. It's amazing what that happens when you do that. Over.
Yeah, no, I think all is well at the moment. I've had a fair test since I did it, and they were great about it anyway at the shop, and they put a note against my call sign so that if there is any issues, that's all logged, and they're more than helpful. So there's no complaints there at all. I find them very good. So I'm just seeing how it goes, but at the moment, touch wood, and things seem all right. Over.
You do. You sound great. It's a lovely, smooth sound. So, actually, isn't it amazing how you stumble across quite a nice, smooth sound when you don't even try? And it looks like that's what you've done this evening. Over.
I'll tell you what, I like that word, stumble. I'd say that was a pretty good description. It was, oh Christ, I just want to do some radio tonight. I can't be bothered to look through the paper that I know I've got somewhere, and I just want to say hello to someone, so I'm going to just, what should we say, hash together some settings and see how it goes. Anyway, mate, I know you've got a lot in there calling you, so I'll let you crack on. But great to get you in the log again, mate, and we'll catch up soon. M0DCX, M7FLL, best 73, mate.
Thanks a lot, Roger. All the very best, and good luck with the radio. Sounds great. Nothing wrong with the sound of that at all. QRZ, Mike 0DCX.
Mike 7, Tango Foxtrot November.
Tango Foxtrot November, Mike 7, that's Mark 59. Over.
Good evening, Darren. You're a fantastic 59 plus 20 this fine evening. Back to you.
Oh, lovely. Well, thank you very much for those flowers. I'll go with that all night long. Nice to see there's a lot of people on here still wanting to play radio after the weekend. Over.
Oh, I listened plenty, but I didn't play this weekend. I just sat back and admired some of the contacts. But maybe next time, Darren. Oh, and compliments on the shirt, Darren. You're a braver man than I.
and thank you very much for watching. Yeah, I'm not so sure. Weirdly, it's amazing what you would do when you sort of forget that there's a camera watching you. I don't seem to mind sitting in front of everyone anywhere wearing a shirt like this, but not so sure I'd think twice about walking outside the front door with it on. Don't quite know how that computes in your mind, so perhaps my mind's a bit like Mike MSN. It's all over the show, over.
Oh, that's a fantastic comparison. No, you're a fine gent, so I think you'll be able to carry the shirt. I'm not going to hold it on you, Darren. I know you've got plenty of callers, but I just felt it'd be nice to jump in and say good evening. So back to you, Darren.
Thank you very much. And no offence to Mike, by the way. He's got a great sense of humour. Thanks very much, Mark, and look forward to many more. QRZ.
2 Adley 0.
Charlie X-ray.
Right, I got was it a Golf 1 hotel?
Yeah, 2HQQ, Golf 1 Hotel, Quebec there, Darren. Yeah, loud shirt you got on, hi. But there you go. Anyway, last time we spoke, I was a GW stroke portable, and that was on the DS Commander antenna I bought when we met up over at Callum's there. So it's all working fine. So there you go. G1HQQ, over to you.
Yeah, it's a lovely antenna to play around with, I have to say. I mean, I've had mine. You can get fussy with it, can't you? The trouble is with me is mine goes in between trees, so the tune can change even with the weather if it's got wet trees slapping it. But it's nice that it's an antenna. If you want to be fussy with it, it can be up and down, up and down, up and down 10 times in a day, and you can just fine tune that until you've had enough. Over.
To put together, even if I decided just to use 1 or 2 bands, then I could just put the 1 or 2 bands on it. But what I like about it, I've actually part of my kit got an aluminium pole, so I start the hole off with that, and then I can bash the fiberglass that comes with it into the ground, and it's freestanding and stands up to all the winds that we had over there. So I'm very pleased with it. It worked Japan and a few other places, so it can't be bad. But it's all good fun. I might even purchase another one and stick it around the other half, because unfortunately I've got 6 months to take all my antennas down. Lost the appeal, but there you go. That's life. Can be expanded, but it's only because I think the guy who did it was sympathetic because of my illness. But there you go. Anyway, I know you've got lots of other people there waiting to work here, so I won't hold it. G1HQQ, over.
Thanks very much, Frank. Sorry to hear that about that. It's everyone's fear, isn't it, at the end of the day? And it shouldn't be about that, should it, Frank? I know what you mean. Well, I'm sure something will work out. It always does. So head up, chin up, and onwards and upwards, Frank. But great to get you in the logbook again, as always, mate. Over.
Yeah, Roger, yeah, okay. Well, I'm not done yet, because the reason for putting one up at the other half is that I could stick it in a tree. We have got an amateur just a couple of doors away, but he's not really that active. And the idea is to take one of my radios around there with a laptop, and then I can run remote. But whether I'll be able to get an antenna up for 40 metres as well might be a bit hard for us, but we'll wait and see. It's doable, and I'm one of these. I like to turn a negative into a positive. That's why we called it Tommy the Tumour. Back to you, Darren.
Yeah, no problem at all. Well, you sound great here, Frank, and a pleasure to get you in. And that remote would be quite interesting. There's so many things you could do with that now, isn't there? It's not the end of. So I'm sure there'll be someone out there listening that'll be only too pleased to help out. But Frank, until we meet, my friend, great to get you in the logbook. I think it was about a month ago we last spoke. So look after yourself, and if I don't speak to you again, have a great Christmas time off, mate. Over.
Yeah, Roger. I'm sure I'll work you before then, but there you go. Okay, well, with the remote stuff, I'll probably speak to Stu. He's pretty genned up, and Callum, because obviously he's done it. So I'll badger those two for some advice. Anyway, catch you later, buddy. You take care and enjoy, and to all the listeners and the watchers, all the very best 73s from Frank and Shubanet. Signing off and leaving the frequency. G1HQQ.
All the very best. 73 until next time, Frank. QRZ.
Mike 0 Pacific Atlantic, Washington, Darren.
Right, I've got Mike 0, Papa ending Washington. Go ahead.
Yeah, hello, Darren. It's Mike 0, Papa Alpha Whiskey. It's Keith in Torquay, mate.
Right, I've got you there, Keith. No problem. I did hear someone else call me at the same time. I'll bring you in next. Keith, that's a nice signal. You're good 5-9, over.
Yeah, it's okay, mate. You're 5-9 plus into dreary Torquay there this week, mate. Okay, won't hold it. I'll give you a call next week. 73, buddy. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Keith. Yeah, you're peaking 5-9 plus yourself. Right, the other station called in at the same time. Go ahead.
Romeo Golf Tango.
Romeo Golf Tango.
Yeah, good evening, Darren. From 2 Italy 0, Romeo Golf Tango, Richard, Northern Ireland, Darren, over.
Oh, thank you very much for hanging in there. Lovely audio and a nice big signal here, Richard. And I know I heard you a moment ago calling in the same time as somebody else, so pleased to get you in, Richard, over.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, there's a lot of people coming in there. You're 9 plus 30, Darren, absolutely booming in here. Darren, sorry, can you give me your call sign, over?
Yes, it's Mike 0, Delta Charlie X-Ray. Just outside of Cambridge in Bury St Edmunds, and you're 15 over, Richard. Back to you.
QSL, Darren, yep, perfect, lovely. Good to hear you. Nice sounding radio also. I'm running the ICOM 7610 into a Step IR Urban Beam there, Roger.
Yeah, well, it's certainly doing the trip here. Sounds absolutely great. And audio's nice and smooth as well, Richard. I have to say, it's a lovely sound with headphones on like this. And after the weekend, that is a soothing sound to the ears, Richard, over.
Yeah, isn't it amazing, Darren, how many people was on it the weekend? And you know, come during the week, then there's hardly anybody on at all, over?
Yeah, I think that was one of the reasons that got me in. I say got me into CQ Worldwide. I'm not really a contester. I enjoy having a play on CQ Worldwide because it's nice getting all the DX, isn't it? It's an excuse to be able to get DX. And now with an amplifier, obviously, you know, you can hear someone and I think, oh, I've just got to work that. So you can give it some. I mean, I had Thailand and places like that, so didn't manage any VK, didn't really see many of VK on there in the time I was there, but pretty much most of the DX certainly aided with this amplifier. Whenever I called it, I got it, so it was quite nice for a bit of a test on most of the bands, although it did make me realise that I think I've got to get my 80 metre coil up a little bit higher because there'll be certainly no DX done on my 80 metres, over.
QSL, Darren, yeah. And what did you end up with? How many contacts, over?
Well, I think I did about 350, I think, on the Saturday, and then I probably got on there for about an hour or something, just playing around with some DX last night, and probably added another dozen. So, you know, you're probably looking at somewhere around the 360 or 70, over.
Wow, yeah, dry mouth there. Surprised you're not hoarse. But yeah, it's amazing. The amount of people that was on it was crazy. The bands were madness there. And I just flicked about, Darren. I'm not a big worldwide CQ on them contests at all. I like a good old natter, and that's me, over.
Yeah, Roger. Well, that's certainly I'm certainly renowned for that. But on the Monday night, we're streaming on YouTube, so we try to get as many as we can in. And certainly this evening, with the CQ Worldwide being on like that, and people have probably been chomping at the bit trying to use the radio all weekend. But if you are interested and you want to hear yourself back, that audio really is very smooth there, and you're an hour and 16 minutes in. So if you're interested in the call there, just put the call in to YouTube and you'll hear yourself back, Richard, over.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah, will do, Darren. I'll listen out for that there. Can't wait to hear it. It's always good to hear yourself on the end of somebody else's radio. Darren, I'll not hold it. I know there's a lot shouting in there. Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-Ray from 2 India 0 Romeo Golf Tango.
Yeah, lovely to get you as well. Really is very nice to listen to. Nice and soothing there, Richard. All the very best till next time. Great for the first time log. QRZ.
Golf 4 Bravo Charlie Golf.
Right, ending in Bravo Charlie Golf. Was that a golf station, over?
Golf 4 Bravo Charlie Golf. QSL.
Yeah, I got you. I thought that was who I heard. No problem at all there. Name's Darren from Bury St Edmunds, over.
Roger, G4BCG. Okay, name's Graham. City of Coventry, central England. I'll give you a 5 and 9.
Thank you.
5 and 9. I'm only putting out 50 watts, and I'll be interested in what it ought to give me from G4BCG.
You're waving the needle around a bit. You're anywhere between a 5 and 5 and a 5 and 7. So if you, as I said, I am streaming. I don't know whether you heard that, but you're an hour and 17 minutes in. You can see and hear that for yourself there, Graham, over.
Yes, okay, Darren. You've gone down a little bit now, so maybe there is a bit of QSB on the band. Anyway, I'll leave you and let you work a few stations. G4BCG going. I'm going to QS1.
Thank you very much, Graham, for the first contact. Look forward to many more with you. QRZ, Mike 0 DCX.
Mexico Golf Bravo Juliet.
Is that Mike 0 Golf Lima Papa? Was that Jerry or Gary?
Yep, certainly is. Very good evening to you. Stonking signal 59 plus 10 to the city of Nottingham. You've got the name correct. Go ahead.
Thank you very much, Gary. You're 5 and 7 at the moment in the Bury St Edmunds, but with a bit of QSB, so there's certainly no testament to you, but yeah, I'm being swiped with a bit of QSB at the moment, over.
Yeah, okay, yeah, no problem at all. I didn't quite catch the name, but thanks very much for answering the call. Using the ICOM IC7700, 200 watt, and the antenna is an experiment at the moment. He's just around about 66 foot, so just experimenting at the moment. Go ahead.
Yeah, Roger. I see we spoke about 7 months ago. Call sign's Mike 0 DCX. Name's Darren. I'm in Bury St Edmunds, and we're streaming live on YouTube as well. So if you want to hear yourself back there, Gary, you're about an hour and 19 minutes in, over.
Okay, yeah, Darren, well, thanks for that. Loads of stations calling you, so I won't hold it with you, but hope for a longer chat there. Wish you all the best. 7-3, good luck.
Thank you very much. All the very best. QRZ.
Mike 0 Whiskey.
Right, I've got a Mike 0 ending whiskey. Go ahead.
Mike 0 India Juliet Whiskey. Good evening. The name here is Steve, located down not too far from Ipswich in Suffolk, so not many miles from you. Mike 0 India Juliet Whiskey, over to you.
Yeah, lovely. You were coming up all the time there. You ended up at 5 and 8, 5 and 9. It's definitely QSB swiping us at the moment, Steve. And again, it looks like we spoke before about 7 months ago. So great to get you in the log again. And it's Darren from Bury St Edmunds, over.
Yes. Yes, Darren, great to talk to you. What's your call sign again, please? Because I missed it. I was on the tail end of some of the other QSOs. Mike 0 India Juliet Whiskey, over to you.
Yeah, I know what that feels like, certainly over the weekend. The call sign is Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-Ray, and the name's Darren from Bury St Edmunds, QSL.
Yeah, good evening, Darren. You're enjoying wonderful roadworks on Tayson Road, I think, at the moment. I haven't been anywhere near there, I hasten to add, but I think it's going to be murder. So don't go into town, I think, is the answer on that one. But your signal with me is a good 5.9 plus a bit. Good, strong, clear signal. Nice, clear, easy to understand. So Mike 0 India Juliet Whiskey over to Mike 0 DCX.
Yeah, I know exactly how you feel. I got stuck in all of that today. I came back from the dentist. Had to go to see the dentist just up, what is that, out Risbygate Street, isn't it? Just up near B&Q there. And on my way back, I made that mistake. Thought I'd go through the drive-through Starbucks and had to go right up and around down St John Street to get to it. So, yeah, I fell foul for that today, Steve, over.
Oh dear, it's bad enough having to pay to go to the dentist, isn't it, without suffering pain on the way back. Your last over, you were 5.9 plus 10, over to you.
Yeah, thank you very much. Well, I was trying to see the hygienist as well as get a checkup. The hygienist cancelled, so the dentist said, don't worry, I'll sort that out for you, and I got a quick scrape. So, yeah, I needed a coffee on the way home, over.
Yeah, I understand. The last time I went to the dentist here a couple of months ago, went to see the hygienist, it was 88 quid for 25 minutes. All these services are all being outreached at the moment, and yeah, amazing. Oh well, there we go, that's nice. Thank you very much for running the station, and you certainly had a good bit of activity this evening. I shall just listen on frequency for a while, and as I say, no doubt we'll talk again further down the log, or even meet up at some kind of a rally at some stage. So Mike 0 India Juliet Whiskey, thanking you for the QSO, just standing by.
Thank you very much. No problem at all. And we're streaming on YouTube as well if you're interested. Just put my call in and we're streaming live on YouTube. All the very best, Steve. Until next time, QRZ, Mike 0 DCX.
Golf 4, Juliet, X-ray, X-ray, Bravo.
Right, I've got a Golf 4 Juliet, X-ray, Charlie. Is that Bob, over?
It certainly is, Darren. No problem at all. You're busy tonight, which is always good. And I'll have a listen on YouTube again in a minute. I've got it on the other screen. Nice hook up with you, Darren. Hope everything's okay with you. From Golf 4, Juliet, X-ray, Charlie.
Not bad at all. Sounding great there, Bob. And you're 5'9", 5'9 plus peak in there. So sounding great with nice audio coming in at Bury St Edmunds, over.
Yeah, okay. Thanks for the flowers there. Your lovely audio, as always. Absolutely perfect. No problem at all there. Our location is Dursley, Delta Uniform Radio, Sierra Lima Echo Yankee, if you haven't already got it, and on the edge of the Cotswolds.
Oh, well.
Thank you for anything else, and then I'll let you carry on. From Golf 4, Julia, X-ray, Charlie.
Oh, well, all the very best. Well, hopefully the weather's not that bad in the Cotswolds at the moment. It's still quite mild here in Bury St Edmunds, just outside of Cambridge, but I know what it can be like up your way, so hopefully you're okay at the moment. But all the best until next time, Bob. Fantastic to get you in the log. 73, over.
73, and the weather has been drizzly and a bit dull. Anyway, 73, by your right.
Thank you very much. QRZ.
Delta Lima number 2, Hotel Bravo Juliet.
Right, I've got the Delta Lima station. I'll take you in, Jan, because I don't think we've had any Delta Limas this evening. So, Jan, you're 5'9 plus, over.
Your booming signal 20 over into northern Germany.
Yeah, you're a good 10 over yourself. Well, fantastic to hear that. I'm running about 350 watts from an ACOM 1500, over.
Roger. Many stations are calling. Thank you for letting me in, and have a nice one.
Sounding fantastic, you really are. On YouTube, an hour and 24 minutes in, Jan, and you sound great. QRZ.
Golf Mike 0, India Delta Kilo.
Right, was that a Golf Mike 0? Golf Mike 0?
Mexico 0, America Whiskey X-ray.
America Whiskey X-ray. Got you that time, Mexico 0. Sorry about that. I thought I heard a Golf in front of you, but got there in the end there, Jerry. Nice 5'9", over.
Yeah, Roger. Thank you for the 5 and 9. I've not been long gone 40 metres for years and years, so your 5 and 9 is just enjoying getting all these contacts over. 5 and 9. Near Wigan in Lancashire, over.
Oh, well, great to get you in from Wigan there, Jerry, and well done for getting in with the pile-up going. Won't hold you, though, this evening. I'd better get a move on a bit as I try to get as many in as I can, as there's several on there. But all the very best until next time. Live streaming on YouTube if you're interested, Jerry, over.
Yeah, Roger. Only 100 watts at half past at time, 55 early, so I'm made up with that, thank you.
No problem at all, Jerry. Great to get you in my log for the first time. QRZ, Mike 0 DCX.
Golf 7, Hotel London, Victoria.
Right, end in Victoria, go ahead.
Sugar Delta Radio, Darren, over.
Right, Sugar Delta Radio, go ahead.
Yeah, hello, Darren. How's it going? You're 5'9 plus this evening. Good to work with you again. The name here is Derek, Delta Echo Radio Echo Kilowatt. Name is Derek. We've worked you many times before, Darren. You're 5'9 plus this evening, over.
Thank you very much. You're dead on 5'9 here, Derek. Sounding great into Bury St Edmunds, over.
Yeah, no problem. I know you have lots of stations calling, but you're sounding fantastic there. Enjoy the DX. Have a good evening.
Thank you very much. On the ProSet headset microphone tonight, so yeah, I might use it more often actually if people are going to compliment like that, so really pleased about that. Derek, God bless your family. QRZ Mike 0 DCX. Right, I'm going to take the one end in Victoria because I heard you a moment ago. Go again.
Yeah, it's Golf 7 Hotel Lima Victor, based out of Yorkshire.
Got you that time, no problem at all, James. Do apologise, I did hear you, just lost you when I came back the last time. But yeah, nice 5'9 in the clearing at Bury St Edmunds, over.
Yeah, you're a good 5'9 in the Bronte country, where the Bronte sisters come from. Watching you on YouTube, you look like you've got a nice little setup there. I like the way that the call signs are linked to the map,
That's really clever. Is that back to you?
Yeah, I know a lot of people think I'm a bit all mapped out here because there are other things that I can put on there. There's several things that I will end up putting on there, but at the moment, the way it is, I'm quite used to using it that way. You've got the population on the right, so you'll see everyone on the right map, everyone that you get all in there, and the search map, I quite like the banner coming up because obviously I can log you and you stay there. So if I'm not always that clever at remembering call signs and names at the same time as a pile-up, over.
Yeah. What broadcasting software are you using to patch all the screens together?
Well, he'll like that because the software. Well, it's Station Master that is obviously the login software, and it's all being streamed by but with OBS over the YouTube as well. But the login software and all the mapping, that is all G5STU Station Master, over.
Oh, yeah, okay. Well, thanks for coming back to me, and I'll listen to myself on YouTube, and you've got plenty of people wanting to call you, so thanks for coming back to me, and thanks a lot from Yorkshire.
No problem at all. The very best to Yorkshire. QRZ, Mike 0 DCX. Right, did I hear a Golf 1?
Canada Yankee, over.
Right, Canada Yankee, go ahead.
Yeah, Golf 0, Tango, Charlie, Yankee, 0, TCY. You're 5-9 plus, over.
Thanks very much, Mike. You're 5 and 7 here at the moment in Bury St Edmunds, and my name is Darren, QSL.
Yeah, okay, Darren, I've got you up there at the moment. There's a lot of people calling as well. Darren, I won't keep it with you. 7th race, thanks for answering my call. DCX from Golf 0, Tango, Charlie, Yankee. 7th race, my friend. Bye-bye.
No problem at all. Thank you very much, Mike. Right, now, this is a pot shot in the dark. I heard someone called DCX. Is there another DCX out there? Go ahead.
Yeah, Roger, Darren. Delta 6, Delta Charlie X-ray, DL6, DCX.
That's Christian. Great to get you in the log there. I know a couple of DCXs, so I had to pull you in, Christian. 5 and 9 in the clear, over.
Roger, Darren. Yes, heard you 1 year ago, almost 1 year, a little bit more than 1 year ago, Darren. So 5 and 9 on this side. I put up a new antenna here near to the city of Cologne. It's a boomerang antenna on the rooftop beneath the house, so 10 meters high on a 12 meters pole, and sloping in the garden the other side 10 meters down. So almost a vertical dipole here on this side. My 0 DCX, DL6 DCX.
Yeah, just being hit by a little bit of QSB at the moment, Christian. You were a 5.9 to start with, and you're wavering anywhere between a 5.5 and a 5.9 now. But don't worry about that. It's entirely this end. You know what it's like. It generally happens here on 40 metres when I start live streaming, to be honest. But all the very best, Christian. Won't hold it, but great to get another DCX in, over.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, it's a QSB. It's a little bit QSB this time. You had a stable S9, but now you're sloping down a little bit. Yeah, there are a lot of DCXs. So 73, hope to see again. Later, maybe another day. So 73.
Thank you very much, and all the very best, Christian, till next time. Hopefully it won't be a year next time. QRZ, Mike 0 DCX.
Mike 0, India Delta Kilo.
India Delta Kilo, Mike 0, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead, Ian. That's Mike 0 I think India Delta Kilo, over.
Yeah, good evening, Darren. Good to hear you again on a Sunday night from Stoke-on-Trent. As you know, the operator name is Ian. I hope you're having a good night there.
Yeah, not too bad. I always enjoy the pile-up, so it's quite a lot easier to listen to than the squawking on the weekend, but managed to do all right on Saturday, and looking back at it in hindsight, might have been a better idea to do the 24-hour one. May think about that next year, Ian, over.
Yeah, Roger on that. Just watching you on YouTube, Darren, stuff. You enjoy the event, and I hope you get many, many calls. 7-3, Darren.
Thank you very much for watching. The more the merrier. Streaming on YouTube, Mike 0 DCX, QRZ.
Mexico 1, Alpha Oscar Bravo.
Wow, what a signal. And I've seen how many contacts you've got this evening, and at the rate I'm carrying on, Richard, I'm going to get nowhere near it, over.
Yeah, I think I've got most of that way. You've got stamped on, but
Yeah, I've been out activating bunkers today, so that's why that's got up a bit like it has. But hopefully you'll get there. You're halfway there.
Is that all? Wow. And it's nearly 8 o'clock already. Look at that. I've normally only got about half an hour left to get the 100 in. Doesn't look like it's going to happen this evening. But, mate, great to get you. 5-9 into Bury St Edmunds, over.
Yeah, 5-9 both ways, about 5-9 plus. You're up 5-9-20. But I won't hold you. I won't get your 103 to beat me. 7-3.
That sounds like a long way off at the moment. QRZ, Mike 0 DCX.
Delta Hotel 1, Lima, Lima.
Right, ending Lima, Lima, go ahead.
George.
Ending Lima, Lima, go ahead.
Yeah, good evening. This is Delta Hotel 1, Lima, Lima, Darren. My name is Lars, Lima, America, Radio Sugar, over.
Yeah, fantastic to get you, Lars. I don't know whether we've spoken before. I thought we had. I certainly recognise your contact page there, so... but it's coming up as a first-time log, Lars, over.
It's the first time. No, it's the first time, Darren. I'm also running the station master here, and it's very funny to look at your screen on YouTube. Running station master, a lot of things there. It's very, very interesting, over.
Yeah, Roger, that's where I've seen your face. I've seen you on the dashboard. I've got the dashboard up on the screen over there. Yeah, I do try to look over there, and actually it should be a bit easier with this headset on from now on to keep an eye on these things. So that is exactly where I've seen you. So there you go. It's amazing what station master can bring a lot of people together, Lars, over.
That's a real thing. That's a real thing. It's used to make a very, very good job. By the way, we are 5 and 9 plus 20 here. 5 and 9 plus 20. I'm running old FT736 and that's a US Moday and transverter from Tokyo high power about 40 years ago, running about 40 watts at the moment, over.
Yeah, Roger. Well, you are peaking 5 and 9, but with QSB, you know, you sound great, so absolutely no problem with that call whatsoever. But just wait, the needle's wavering around, but it is with everyone, Lars, over.
Oh, that's fine. Well, also sound great. Thank you for the flowers, and your microphone and headset is also sounding great. I'm only using a very, very cheap headset here from Sennheiser, about 20 euros cost. It sounds great.
Yeah, sorry about that. I've just knocked off a frequency. Hold on. Sorry, hold on. Yeah, sorry about that. Hold on.
Japan Sierra.
That will teach me. Sorry about that. I just knocked the VFO. I do apologise there. Delta Hotel 1 Lima Lima 73, and thank you for the contact. QRZ, go ahead.
Mike, okay, bye-bye. Mike 0, Golf Radio Echo, QRP.
Golf Radio Echo QRP. Mike 0, go ahead.
Roger, thank you for that. Thanks for coming back to me. You've got a lot of people calling you. You're a nice 5'9". Plus a bit with me this evening. My name's Bill Boston, India, Lima, and I'm located 3 miles due south of Wigan, over.
Roger, you're running a 5 and 5 here at the moment into Bury St Edmunds. I nearly lost everyone there, to be entirely honest with you. I had the CS button is always connected to my power, and actually the CS button was not engaged. I'll have to do that in a minute when I stop transmitting, and actually I turned the VFO, but it was on the large jump, so I think I'd gone from one end of the band to the other in about a second, over.
Roger, no problem. I'm running 7 watts through a rotatable dipole at the moment.
Yeah, well, you are running now up to a 5 and 8, so you're 5 and 8 on the 7 watts there, Bill, over.
Lovely. Hey, your antenna's doing a lot of work as well, over.
Well, it's nice to hear that. It's a new Vibraplex end-fed. They come over from the States. I've had the 40 and up for a few years now, and I've just switched it for the 80 and up. And it was quite nice to get 80. I'd never been on it before, but I do think I've got to lift the coil. It's a bit of a straight up and straight down. It's not high enough, over.
Roger, it's working. I mean, you constantly 10 over the 9 with me. Just go with the name. Give me the name so I can write it down, over.
Yeah, name is Darren, Delta Alpha Romeo Echo November, and streaming live on YouTube, Bill, over.
Are you?
Oh dear, mate. Well, it's nice meeting you, Darren. And thank you for coming back to my call. I'm on a 44th rotatable dipole linear loading over about 55 feet at the moment, pointing in your direction, just storming in here. Nice audio, nice signal. I'll let you try and get some better DX over.
Thank you very much. Well, all the very best. And yeah, if you're interested, you're an hour and 38 minutes in, and you can hear yourself back if you just put the call in on YouTube. But all the very best. Thanks for the QRP, and I look forward to next time. Over.
No more than me. I'd love to speak to you again and carry on. 73 and stay safe.
All the very best. QRZ. Right, ending Yankee London, go ahead. I know I've got another QRP in there. I think it's a Mexico 3 ending Yankee Lima, go ahead.
Yes, it's Mike, Romeo, Yankee Lima. Mike, number 2, Romeo, Yankee Lima.
Yeah, I've got you. I think that's Ryland, isn't it? I thought we'd spoken before. I've got you in as a portable, over.
Yeah, I'm not portable. I'm Mike 3, Romeo, Yankee Lima, QRP, receiving, over.
Yeah, you're 5 and 4. 5 and 4, Ryland, into Bury St Edmunds, over.
Okay, thank you very much, Darren. You're also 5 and 9 into Manchester, roger.
Thanks very much for the 5 and 9 into Manchester, Roland. Won't hold it, Ryland, sorry. There's several in there, and I better go before I lose my mojo there. We're at 8 o'clock already, but we'll give it a bit more of a go there. So we've got about 53 in the log at the moment, and we'll see what we can do for the next half an hour. So, Ryland, until next time, thank you for the first contact, over.
Yeah, thank you very much. Cheers, Darren, and we'll look it out for you next week. Cheers,
thank you very much. All the very best. Right, I've got someone in the stream there. Just check that you may not be calling me. 2 Whiskey 0 FBBs. Are you in the frequency, over?
M0 DTX 2W0 FBB. No, I haven't called yet. I'm running the bath at the moment. I'm just keeping an eye on that. So I was going to call in after the bath, but if you called me, I'll quickly have a quick QSO before I leap in the water.
I saw you say hello on the stream, and I thought I'd better call you in quick, over.
Yeah, cheers for that, Darren. So like I said, I hadn't called in yet, but I was going to after the bath if you were still on. But there you go, get it done now, innit? Anyway, lots of people calling down, so I'm not going to hold it. So I'll say 7-3. You're 5 and 9 to me anyway, as usual. Actually booming over, all right?
Lovely. Well, I can't see me wearing this shirt for too many times on the stream, so I better make it worthwhile while we're at it. So we'll go for the 100. We're at 54, so we're just over halfway. So hopefully we'll pick it up a bit, Steve, and I'll pull the rest of them in. So until next time, mate, thanks for watching, and thanks for coming in, over.
Yeah, cheers, Darren. All the best, mate. I'll catch you again. M0 DTX 2W0 FBB.
Thank you very much, mate. All the best. QRZ.
Delta 1, Hotel Victor.
Hotel Victor, Delta 1. That's Victor. 5-9, over.
Yes, 20 dB over there, and nice to hear you. It always surprises me, you know, how fast the time flies by. It's again Monday, and you are on the live stream, over.
Yeah, I will do that every Monday, Victor, without fail. So I'm sure over the Christmas period we'll have time. I may even get my son on the radio for a couple of QSOs here and there. It'd be nice to get him into the hobby. He's certainly interested in the stream, but at the moment the electric guitar seems to have taken over along with football. So he's probably not that interested at 10 years old with the radio yet, over.
Yes, Roger, Mike 0 DCX DD1 here. Yes, maybe this is going to change at some point, no problem. I was just wondering if in the winter time, you know, before Christmas, the last few weeks, if you are offering some sort of a special diploma for someone who works you maybe on every week of Advent, you know, so maybe 4 times in a row, over.
Yeah, Roger, it's certainly open for discussion with things there. Anything anyone wants to see, within reason, obviously. Yeah, you can put in the chat or a comment or something, and yeah, I'll certainly have a read of it. So the more the merrier, Victor, every week, over.
Yes, Roger. Thank you very much for the lovely contact there, and and hope to work you next time. Also, Mike 0 DCX DD1 HB73, and have a lovely live stream tonight. Bye-bye.
All the very best. Thank you very much for the flowers and the kind words there. All the very best to your family. Right, I've got somebody on the stream there trying to get in, and it's Mike 7 Foxtrot Bravo Quebec. Go ahead.
QSL Dan, yes, Bob in Scotland. I've been trying last week as well, Dan, and this week I just can't get in, mate. Too many strong stations.
Yeah, you're between a 5 and 4 and a 5 and 5 as you'll see yourself. I'll give you a 5 and 5 as you're peaking it. But Bob, you'll see that for yourself. You know you're an hour and 43 minutes in. So that's your benchmark there. But yeah, I do apologise. It's the first I've heard you, over.
QSL, no, shout it in a few weeks ago as well, Dan. You're coming back. It's about a 5 and 7, 5 and 6 tonight. So I know I'm struggling there, mate. But it's good to get in there, Dan. Just got a wee in my stream there.
Yeah, thank you very much for watching, and thanks for coming in. I'll always pull you in if I know you're there. So yeah, anyone that's actually trying to do that, if you just put a comment in the stream there and you can't get in, certainly if you're a QRP station, I'll pull you in. So all the very best there, Bob, and thank you for that, because I wouldn't have wanted to have left you out. Mike 7 FBQ, all the best to Scotland. Mike 0 DCX 73, mate, over.
73, I really appreciate that, mate. Give me the call back. Thank you.
No problem at all. QRZ.
Mike India 0, Tango Golf Oscar.
Tango Golf Oscar, Mike India 0, 5 and 9, Brian, tonight, over.
Yeah, very good evening again. If you remember, I have friends in Hawley, not far away from you. You're 5 and 9 into a wet and miserable Northern Ireland this evening, over?
Yes, I certainly do remember that conversation, and weirdly I've been out very near Hawley today, so actually over the last couple of weeks I've been there several times, so yeah, it's very, very nearby here, only about 20 minutes up the road, over.
Yeah, I'll have to get over sometime, and I'll bring the radios. But there we are. Yes, enjoy the stream, and you're sounding really, really well this side of the Irish Sea. So congratulations on the station. 7-3 from Northern Ireland. Bye-bye.
God bless the family, Brian. Until next time, 73 QRZ.
Golf 0, X-Ray Japan Sierra.
X-Ray Japan Sierra, Golf 0. Great to get you in, Jamie, this evening, over.
Yeah, well, the thing is, Darren, I've been trying to grab it out, but it's just so popular, it's difficult. Hope you well. Hit the long button, mate, so you don't come off frequency again. So many buttons for these new radios, eh, Rex?
Yeah, I totally understand. Yeah, I mean, I know what it was. I was just keeping an eye on the ACOM. I think someone was wondering what power I was putting through, and normally to peak around 350 to 4 like that, it's normally 22 watts in. And I just hit that outer ring there just to check it. The outer ring didn't have the CS button engaged, and it took the VFO right up the other end of the... Well, I say that, we're 3/4 of the way up it anyway, but it shot up a fair way, over. Yeah, thank you very much, Jamie. Sorry about that. You just dropped into QSB there, wiped you out a bit, but I know you're in there, and I know you've just finished the over there. So I do apologise. You'll hear it for yourself. But all the very best, mate. Until next time, and great to get you in. G0XJS, Mike 0 DCX, Jamie 73, over.
Yeah, 73, Darren, 59, and God bless you, sir. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much, QRZ. Delta Charlie 5 Golf Alpha, that's Alex, over.
Roger, Darren. Yeah, nice to meet you again. It's almost 1 year ago since we spoke last time here on 40, over.
Roger. Well, that's great to hear that. There's been several in that have been a year ago. Yeah, it's absolutely amazing. Every week we seem to get someone new in, but it's amazing how I'm on the radio every week. It's amazing how you don't always hear everyone. I hope you haven't been trying to get in for a year, Alex, over.
Yeah, very nice again to be here at 40.
I wasn't so much on 40 meter in the summertime, so this is now back in autumn here on 40 meter, Darren. So I think you are, I hear you are on YouTube. You're streaming this, very nice. So have fun and enjoy the good conditions here on HF, Darren.
Thank you very much. You're certainly working very well here. Great to hear you, Alex. And if you were in the contest on the weekend, congratulations with finishing that, because one day was enough for me, I'm afraid. So, but it's the Saturday was the day. I had one very early morning at 4 o'clock in the morning, and it wiped me out for the Sunday. So a bit of a lightweight here. Until next time, Alex. 73 over.
Yeah, QSL, Darren. Yeah, I was on some Saturday evening to Sunday morning. Most QSOs on 20 meter. Yeah, but it was very good. I did 500 QSOs, a little bit more than 500 QSOs, Darren. Over.
Yeah, Roger. Well, it was. I'll be honest with you. Come Sunday, I totally had enough. I don't think I got on there once on Sunday until the evening, and even then, I was just searching through 20 meters for all the DX. So that was all I really did, and I got several in. Realised the little mistake I'd made with the ACOM during the weekend came at no real thing. So it's all working fine. So at the end of the day, I just hung the gloves up and that was it. But I saved it all for this evening, Alex. Well, all the very best. I better go. I think there's still several in there, and keep an eye on Station Master as well. I think there's several there. So all the very best, Alex, and 73 over.
Yeah, QSL Darren, 73s, and all the best, and just DX, bye-bye.
All the very best. Right, I can see on Station Master there's 2 Echo Zero Whiskey Zulu Whiskey. I don't know whether we've already spoke, but if you're there, I'll pull you in, over. Negative. QRZ.
Oscar Yankee 1 Romeo.
Ending in Romeo, go ahead.
Oscar Yankee 1 Romeo.
Oscar Yankee 1 Romeo. Great call sign there. I think we've spoken before, haven't we there? Yes, we have. We've spoken once before. So great to get you in from the Faroe Islands, over.
Yeah, good evening. Well, I heard you mentioned the contest. And very good. Yeah, I was also in the contest for the first time in many years. And it was great fun, over.
Yeah, I think we got each other in the contest, didn't we? Because I've put all the logs in my logbook, and it looks like we spoke 2 days ago. So clearly we'd spoken to each other in the contest, over.
Yeah, most likely. The European pileup was pretty intense. I think I made about 2,600 or so, and I wasn't trying particularly hard, over.
Yeah, no, neither did I, to be honest. It was just mainly the one day, which is the day it looks like it was for you. It was on the Saturday, and we spoke on 40 metres by the look of it. So yeah, I'd better get my log in then, and make sure you get those points, over.
Yeah, that sounds very good. By the way, my name is Rain, Romeo Echo, called India November Rain.
Thank you very much, Rain. Thanks for clearing that up for me. I wasn't sure how to pronounce that, so thank you very much for doing that. My name is Darren, QSL.
Yeah, very good, Darren. Thank you very much for the contact, and I hope you have a nice afternoon or a nice evening. 73.
Thanks, Rain. 73, and well done in the contest. QRZ.
Mike 0, Zulu Tango, QRP.
Zulu Tango, QRP. Mike 0, go ahead.
Yes, good evening, Darren. You're 5 and 9 plus 20 to me, and I'm happy to know there back here.
Roger. Sorry, I just missed the name. I think you might have said it was Dean. Sorry, I don't know whether I heard that right or not. Because I've put the QRP in, it's not coming up with a name on QRZ. So if you can come back with your name, that'd be great. But just in Bury St Edmunds, putting about 350 watts through an end fed, over.
Yeah, okay. The name is Steve.
Roger, I've got the name, Steve. Great to get you in the log, my friend. Won't hold it, though, but thank you for the QRP into Bury St Edmunds, over.
Yeah, okay, thanks for coming back to the call.
No problem at all. Right, streaming on YouTube Live, Mike 0 DCX QRZ. Wow, that QSB's knocking that. CQ Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-Ray, over. QRZ, Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-ray. CQ, hello CQ, Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-ray. Mike 0 DCX, CQ, over. Right, I have got someone in there, but I think everyone's being wiped clean at the moment. Go again. No, we'll give it a few more calls. I won't give up on you all yet, but I don't want to bore everyone, so we'll see if you're all still in there. I'm sure it's just QSB. All the very best to anyone that hasn't been in. I will try to get you in. So we'll go again. QRZ Mike 0 DCX.
Echo India 4, Lima Bravo.
Echo India 4 Lima Bravo. Well, I'm glad there was someone there. I thought you'd all left me or I'd gone and turned the VFO again. Over.
Roger, Echo India 4 Lima Bravo with your 5 and 9 plus 10. Today here with Joe to the North correct.
Thank you very much for the 10 over. At the moment, 5 and 5, Joe, so I fear the problem is my way. I think we've got QSB hitting me here just outside of Cambridge, QSL.
Roger that. You're very good here. No problem with your signal. Audio is very good also. Mike 0, that's the Charlie X-ray. Good, you 4, Lima Bravo.
Fantastic to get you in my logbook, and thank you very much for hanging in there. I would have given up if I thought people had gone, but clearly it's just a bit of QSB. I can see there's someone from Jersey in on the stream, so I'll try to pull you in next as I think you're in there. But all the very best, Joe, and great to get you in my log for the first time. All the very best to your family, and 73, over.
Roger, 73, you also supposed to have in the log.
Thanks for coming in and great to speak to you. Right, I've got a Mike Japan, what are we here? 7, it's a Mike 7. So Mike J7 UKT, go ahead. Thank you very much for the 5 and 7. You're 5 and 3. 5 and 3 at the moment in Bury St Edmunds, over. Thank you very much, Thierry, and fantastic to get you in. Thank you very much for putting that in the, as you heard in the stream there. It's quite easy. I do try to keep my eye on that, even if I can't always answer it. So that certainly saved the day with that. So thank you very much, and thanks for watching, Thierry, over. Well, thank you very much for coming in, and all the very best to Jersey. Until next time, thank you for the first contact, and 73, QRZ Mike 0 DCX. Right, I know there's an Oscar station there, go ahead. Right, ending in Sierra uniform, I think it's an Oscar Lima, go ahead. Right, was that Oscar Kilo 2? Was that Alpha Sierra uniform? Thank you very much, QSL, for that. You're only about a 5 and 3 to 5 and 4 at the most at the moment. Struggling a little bit with the audio there, Peter, but absolutely wiped out with QSB here in just outside of Cambridge, over. QSL. Well, thank you very much. And the 710 is sounding great, certainly doing the trip on the 80 watts. And it is QSB. I can hear it on the frequency here, but we'll keep going. Now I know that's what it is. I'm not going to give up. There's about another 30 odd to go if we're going to try to go for the 100, and I'll try to get you in if you're all still there. I'm not just going to give up on you. There's still 27 watching on the stream, so if you're interested, we're streaming on YouTube there, Peter, and you are about an hour and 57 minutes in, but you will hear how the QSBs hit the call there. So all the very best until next time. Thank you for coming in. Over. 73, Peter. Thank you very much for the Czech Republic. QRZ.
2E0 Kilo Kilo Alpha.
Lima. 2E0 Kilo Kilo Alpha, Chris, and I know there's someone else there, so G's coming back up again, over.
Yeah, okay, you're 10 over 9 on to Dartmoor. 10 dB over, okay?
Yes, thank you very much. You're up to 5 and 9, Chris. Great to get you in my log, and thanks for coming in with that. You saved the day, over.
Yeah, no problem. I think there's a Papa Alpha. I'm not quite sure who's called you, so I'll stand by.
Right, Roger, I'll go for the Papa Alpha. Thank you very much, Chris. Until next time, 73. Papa Alpha, go ahead.
Good evening, Chris.
Thank you, Chris. Hold on. Papa Alpha, go ahead. Negative. QRZ.
Radio 1 Bravo Queen.
Radio 1 Bravo Queen, go ahead.
Radio 1 Bravo Queen, your report is a 5x7, over.
Thank you very much for the 5x7. You're 5x9 into just outside of Cambridge, over.
Roger, please repeat your call sign, over.
Yes, my call sign is Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-Ray, and if that's right, I've got Vic, over.
Mike 0 Delta Charlie Juliet is correct?
Negative X-Ray at the end, X-Ray, Delta Charlie X-Ray, over.
Roger, Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-Ray. This is Southbound B2. Your report is 5x8, 5x9. My name is Victoria Italy Charlie. How copy, over?
Yeah, Roger, got you. Just suffering with a little bit of QSB here at the moment. You started off at a 5.9 and you're wavering anywhere between a 5.7 and 5.9. But sounding very good here from Russia, Vic, over.
Roger, you Darren QSB and 5x6, 5x9 and 5x6. Thanks for the QSO. Thanks for the nice contact. Now let me wish good luck to you and your family. Many years, Darren. Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-Ray. This is Southbound B2. 73. Good luck.
73, Vic. Thank you very much for the kind words and all the very best. 73, QRZ, Mike 0 DCX.
DJ 2 X-Ray Bravo.
GJ, go ahead. Sierra Golf Juliet. Negative Golf Station.
Sierra Mike 6, Mike Sierra Golf.
Sorry about that. Was there a Golf Station first, over? Negative, go ahead. QRZ.
Sugar DJ 2 X-Ray Bravo. Sugar Germany.
Right, I've got the DJ. I think it's a Delta Germany. Go ahead.
Yes, it's Delta Juliet 2 X-Ray Bravo. Good evening, Darren. You're 5'9", 5'9" plus sometimes. Name is Gunther. I think we had QSO before. Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-Ray, DJ 2 X-Ray Bravo.
Yes, we have, Gunther. No problem at all, and exactly the same your way. It's 5 and 9 with the needle moving all over the show there. Just a bit of QSB here, but sounding great as always, and always amazed to see you standing there with that proud tower, over.
Okay, fine business. Okay, I've got a great pile up. I won't hold it too long. And it's funny, my British call sign is Mike 0 Delta X-Ray Mike. It's a bit similar to yours. Back to you.
Yeah, that would get very confusing. We've already had one, I think that was a Delta station actually with a DCX. And I think there's also a Golf India 0 DCX that I also know as well. I went through the full calls with him. So I think he got his late father's call. So, yeah, I know a few DCXs, so could get a bit confusing in the contest, over.
Oh, yes. Okay, won't hold it too long. So I heard Chris 2 Echo 0 Kilo Kilo Alpha before. Okay, but maybe he has gone already. So wish you all the best. 7-3 and good luck with the file up, Darren. Mike 0 Delta X-ray. No, Delta Charlie X-ray. That's DJ 2 X-ray Bravo.
Great to get you in my logbook, Gunter, as always, 73. Right, 2 Echo 0 Kilo Kilo Alpha. Are you still on frequency, over?
Tango 77 LA.
Right, Tango 77 LA, go ahead.
Yeah, the T77 LA, audio big signal, P2920 to the over.
Oh, lovely. Well, thank you very much for that, Angelo. Or Angie, sorry, should I say. Great to get you in again, as always. At the moment, I'm being hankered by a load of QSB, so everyone's wavering all over the show, but you sound like you're a 5.9 in my ears, over.
Yeah, no problem. The P29 plus 20 dB overnight is fully back to you. Thank you so much. Good day back to you. Thank you. Good luck.
Thank you, Angie. All the very best, and thanks for coming in again. QRZ.
Sierra Mike 6, Mike Sierra Golf.
Mike Sierra Golf. I know you've called a few times there. Sierra Mike 8, Mike Sierra Golf. Go ahead.
Yes, Sierra Mike 6, Mike Sierra Golf. When you are 5 and round class here to Sweden, as an NS Kent Kilo Echo November Tango, QSA.
Yeah, great to get you in the logbook, Kent. That's fantastic to get you in. And again, you sound like a 5 and 9 in my ears. I'm not going too much by the signal meter this evening, as they are they're a bit weak on the 101s on the IPO mode anyway. But there is QSB going on at the moment, so I'm going by ear, and you sound great, Kent. Over.
Yes. Some QSB went down to 5.5 at just now, 5.9 plus, no problem to copy you.
Yeah, well, fantastic to get you in my logbook, Kent. Looks like it's the first time. Live streaming on YouTube if you're interested. Just put the call sign in and you're 2 hours and 3 minutes in and you'll hear yourself back, over.
Yes, it'll be very nice. I look for it.
All the very best, Kent. Until next time, 73, QRZ.
Bye-bye.
All the best, QRZ. QRZ, this is Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-ray. Here we go with the QSB again. CQ Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-ray, over. QRZ, this is Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-ray.
Delta Lima 7, Charlie Bravo.
Charlie Bravo, Delta Lima 7. Great to get you in the log. Name's Darren from Bury St Edmunds near Cambridge, Wolfgang, over.
Good evening, Darren. Yeah, you're 5.9 plus 10 in the peak here near the city of Hamburg. 20 kilometers south of the city of Hamburg. Name is Wolfgang, Roger. And yeah, just see you on the internet, on the screen. So yeah, that's the reason I call in, Darren. It's the first contact between us, Roger.
Yeah, Roger, I can see that we've never spoken before, Wolfgang. Great to get you in my logbook for the first time, and thank you very much for watching on YouTube. As you can see, I'm being absolutely wiped out at the moment with the QSB. So maybe I should have been a bit quicker earlier on, and we may have got to the 100 by now. So I'm going to suffer for that. But great to get everybody in after the contest there. I know lots of people are usually waiting to use the radio if they've not been in it. So great to get you in mind for the first time, Wolfgang, over.
Yeah, Roger, last week I tried to be part of the contest, but it's a little bit too much for me. I worked the weekend before, I worked a little bit the World of Germany contest, but last weekend it was a little bit too much for me. Just a small station, 100 watts, and a G5 RV for 10 to 40 meters. Pile-ups were amazing. If I try work some Radix, but no chance with this little equipment. Thanks for this contact. All the best to you. I subscribe to your channel, and I will know if you are again on the YouTube live stream, Darren. 7-3. All the best to you. Thanks for this contact. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much there, Wolfgang. And yeah, thank you for subscribing. The more the merrier. I'm on every Monday night at 6:30, and we'll either go for the 100 contacts or an hour and a half, whichever it is. Running a bit over this evening, but there were lots of people in there, so I won't give up. I'll go until people have gone. So Wolfgang, 73, all the very best. Duncan for the contact, my friend, over.
Okay, thanks a lot. 73, bye-bye.
Thank you very much. QRZ. No, not quite hearing that. QRZ, Mike 0 DCX. QRZ, this is Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-ray. Right, we'll give it a couple more calls and see if I can pull a few more in. If not, we won't flog a dead horse. So we'll give it a go for a couple of more calls here. CQ Mike 0, CQ Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-ray, over.
HP9, AUP, QRP.
HP9, go ahead.
Hotel Bravo 9, Echo Uniform Papa, QRP.
QRP, great to get you in the logbook there. Sorry, just getting your QRP in at the end. My name is Darren, and I'm just outside of Cambridge. Great to get you in from Switzerland, over.
Okay, you said it's okay. Output in this moment is a 4 whiskey. 4 watts, correct.
Yep, you're about a 5 and 4. 5 and 4 at the moment, just missing the name, QSL.
Okay, yeah, thank you for 5 and 4. You're coming at 5 and 9 plus 18 decibels and a very clear modulation. What is your output?
I'm running around about 350 watts into an end-fed half wave, QSL.
Okay, yeah, thank you for information. I wish you the best, 73, bye-bye.
Yeah, just missing your name, just your name, QSL. Sorry, just missed your name. Yes, Chris, I've got you. No problem at all. Sorry about that. Just struggling with my QSB at the moment. Great to get you in my logbook. All the very best in 73. QRZ Mike 0 DCX.
0 Whiskey Zulu Whiskey.
Got you in the end. I gave you a call earlier when I saw you on Station Master, so I did give you a call, but great to get you in the logbook, Wayne, over.
Roger, Darren. Yeah, I was just shortwave listening. I was still working, so I was just watching your live stream on YouTube and listening to you on the radio. So I thought, now I finished work, I thought I'd give you a quick shout to yourself.
Yeah, really pleased that you did. I was beginning to waver at the end here. I've been plagued with QSB, and obviously, as I said, don't want to flog a dead horse, don't want to bore everyone to tears, but there's still 27 people viewing, so normally people like to see me go for the 100. I'm at 72 or 73 now with you, so if there's people still there, I'll quickly try and grab them in, but if not, then we'll call it a day. But yeah, really pleased to get you in the end there, Wayne. Don't mean to leave anyone out, over.
Roger, Darren. Thanks very much for that. Right, Phil, that hold it then. I'll let you see if you can get that magic 100. So, we can see you. Have a good evening.
Thanks very much, and thanks for coming in, Wayne, and watching. All the very best. QRZ. Nothing heard. CQ, Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-ray. Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-ray. CQ, over.
Italy Zulu 5, Italy London Echo.
Italy London Echo, Italy Zulu 5. Great to get you in my logbook. My name is Darren. That is Delta Alpha Romeo Echo November, and I'm just outside of Cambridge, over.
Okay, Mr. Darren, you're here in this moment. To my station. Back to you from Italy Zulu 5, Italy London Echo.
Thank you very much there, Mark. I'm getting you in at about a 5 and 5 at the moment. I do apologise. I'm being heavily struck with QSB at the moment, and all signals seem to have gone, but you're coming in at a 5 and 5. So fantastic to get you in from Italy, over.
Charlie Echo Lima Oscar.
Thank you very much, Marcelo. Got you, no problem at all. You're coming up a bit out the QSB. So great to get you in my logbook for the first time. I won't hold it, my friend, if you don't mind. There's a bit of a pile-up going, and people are coming and going in the QSB. So I better try to grab them all while I can. But great to get you in. All the very best to your family, my friend. All the very best. Ciao, ciao. Over. Grazie, thank you very much. And yeah, next Monday night, streaming on YouTube, by the way. You're 2 hours and 11 minutes in if you're interested. 73 until next time. QRZ Mike 0 DCX.
Golf 1, Radio Charlie Echo.
Radio Charlie Echo, was that Golf 1?
Roger, Roger, Golf 1, Radio Charlie Echo. QSL?
Yeah, QSL there, Tony. You're 5 and 7 at the moment. Over.
Roger, thank you for the 5 and 7. You're also 5 and 7. You've also got me on QRZ. I'm also live streaming. If you're interested, there's a link on my QRZ page. At the top of the bio, taking red if you're interested. Back to you.
You know what? I don't think I'm ever going to get used to that camera sitting there. You know, I honestly forget it's there. I mean, I have to really, don't I, wearing shirts like this. But at the end of the day, yeah, it's quite weird. You sit there talking to someone and you're so used to fixating on staring at a radio screen. When all of a sudden someone tells you what your front room looks like, it makes you jump for a second. I think my eyes nearly flew out of my head there. Over.
Roger D there, Roger D. Well, I'm also live streaming. If you're interested, there's a link on my biography page at the top in red. Back to you.
Roger.
Charlie Echo.
Oh, great. Well, when I see you in there, I'll subscribe to your channel there, Tony. Great. Always looking for things to watch during the day. It's all I watch on YouTube all day long. So I'll be quite pleased to see that back, Tony. Over.
Okay, then. I've only just started it, so there's only a short clip, but you'll get the general idea. I'll give you a run through all the various cameras and screens I can show you. Okay, then, you carry on. Till next time, all the very best. From Golf 1, Radio Charlie Echo.
Great to get you in the log, Tony. Till next time, 73. QRZ. Nothing heard. CQ, Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-ray. Mike 0 DCX calling CQ, over. CQ, hello CQ, Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-ray. Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-ray, CQ, over. CQ40, Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-ray. Mike 0 DCX, CQ, over. CQ, Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-ray. Mexico 0 Delta Charlie X-ray, CQ, over.
Echo 0, Yankee Kilo Delta.
Yankee Kilo Delta to Echo 0. Thank you for coming in there. Was giving up, so I'll have to stop doing that. It's I need to stick in there with it. But great to get you in, Jerry. Got Darren from Bury St Edmunds, over.
Yeah, good evening, Darren. You're loud and clear, 5 and 9 for me. Band is noisy. The band is noisy, no doubt about that. But you're loud and clear for me, 5 and 9, over.
Thank you very much. I'm logging you as a 5 and 7. It's wavering about a bit, but 5 and 7 is what you're reading on the needle. But you're sounding fine here, Jerry, over.
Yeah, thank you, Darren. Thank you very much. And obviously, good luck with your pile-up. 7-3.
Yeah, I think they're probably calling until they're blue in the face, and I'm not hearing them at the moment, but I think I owe it to them just to hold in here for a moment. So I'll go for the 100. There's about 24 or 25 left. If they're still in there, I'll try to get them. Jerry, great to get you in the log again. 73, over.
73, down. Over.
Thanks, mate. QRZ. CQ, hello CQ, Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-ray. Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-ray, CQ, over. Right, I've just been told in the live stream there's a Golf 0, I think it's Victor X-ray Sierra, over. Golf 0, Victor X-ray Sierra, how do you copy, over? No, not hearing you at the moment, I'm afraid. QRZ, Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-ray. CQ, hello CQ, Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-ray. Mexico 0 Delta Charlie X-ray. CQ, CQ, over. CQ, hello CQ, Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-ray. This is M0DCX, CQ, CQ, over.
OZ1JKU.
JKU, go ahead.
Oscar Zulu 1 Juliet Kilo uniform. And you're 59 plus 10 on Foon in the middle of Denmark. OZ1JKU.
Thank you very much, Fraser, for the flowers there. You're only a 5 and 5 at the moment, but only because I'm being plagued with QSB here at the moment, just outside of Cambridge. Willfully trying to carry on for as long as I can. We're streaming on YouTube here, so if you're interested, you can come in and watch. I think you're 2 hours and 17 minutes in if you're interested in hearing yourself back in QSB, Fraser, over.
Okay, roger, might well do that, and good luck, and hope you meet your 100. OZ1JKU, clear, 73, thanks.
Thanks, Fraser, you're up to a 5 and 7. QRZ, Mike 0 DCX. CQ, hello CQ, Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-ray. Mexico 0 Delta Charlie X-ray, CQ, CQ, over. Streaming live on YouTube, Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-ray, calling CQ, CQ, over.
Mike 0 Oscar Victor Victor.
Mike 0 ending in Victor Victor.
Yeah, Mike 0 Oscar Victor Victor to Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-ray. Good evening to you, Dara. We spoke before on the 40 metre band. Name here as well. I'm in the Kingdom of Fife, and you're coming up about an S7, S8, peaking at S9. Back to yourself from Mike 0 Oscar Victor Victor.
Yeah, thank you very much there for the 5859. You're around 5'7" to 5'8" yourself, coming into Bury St Edmunds just outside of Cambridge. Plagued with QSB, I'm afraid, at the moment. The band was in much better shape an hour ago, but when it went, it just went suddenly, Alan, over.
Yeah, I was up in Twinkie for a while listening to an Australian guy. He was having a conversation with some of his countrymen, I believe, and I think he spoke to a European. So I was up in Twinkie listening to that for a while. I don't think he was interested in getting any contacts. He was just having a flag with his counterpart still, Dara. So I've just come down onto 40 just to see what it's like. According to the predictions, it's meant to be pretty good, but it wasn't so good today. But I think that the conditions are changing there, Dan. Back to you from Mike 0 Oscar Victor Victor.
Yeah, totally agree with you with that one, Al. I'm struggling. I have to say, I'll probably pull a couple more in, and then I'll call it a day, as we are streaming on YouTube, and I don't want to flog it to death. But at the end of the day, we went for the 100, but I think we're going to fall shy of it this evening. But Alan, look, I won't hold it. Thank you very much for coming in. All the very best to Scotland there, and I see we spoke a month ago. So great to get you in the log again, and look forward to many more with you. Mike 0 OVV. This is Mike 0 DCXL 73, mate, over.
Yeah, no problem at all. Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-ray. I wish you sympathies, my friend, and I'll catch you again. Bye-bye just now.
Thank you very much. All the very best. Right, I'll take a couple more if you're there, and then we'll call it a day. So streaming live on YouTube, Mike 0 DCX QRZ. QRZ, last call, Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-ray. Sorry, go again?
Golf Mike 5, Tango Oscar Alpha.
Golf Mike 5, was that Tango Oscar Oscar?
Tango Oscar Alpha.
Tango Oscar, sorry, go again with the last phonetic.
Alpha.
Roger, got you that time, Alpha. Golf Mike 5, Tango Oscar Alpha. Great to get you there, Al. See, it's the first time in the logbook. Name's Darren from Bury St Edmunds, just outside of Cambridge, QSL.
Yeah, all copied. I've got you on the QRZ here.
thank you very much. Just losing you a little bit in QSB at the moment there. You're a 5 and 5, Al, over.
Yeah, all copy, 5 and 5, thank you.
All the very best, Al. 73 and streaming on YouTube. QRZ Mike 0 DCX.
Germany 1, Sugar Whiskey Hotel.
Sugar Whiskey Hotel G1. Great to get you, and straight back up out of the noise there, Jerry. I'll give you a signal report on the next over. Back to you.
Yeah, Roger. I believe you wanted some more. This call sign is one which it says I am deceased on it, but it's not like that. My other call is Mike 0 Alpha Whiskey X-Ray. So you thought you wanted a couple of calls over?
Yeah, Roger. Oh, well, that's great to get you in the logbook. I see it's the first one on that one, so, well, great to get you in. It's added another one there. We're at 78, so you're 79 in. Probably not going to make the 100, but I see there's still 16 people hanging in there watching, so I owe it to everyone. Anyone who has had enough thinks I should pull the plug, say on the stream. If not, we'll keep going and see if there's people there. We'll try for the 100. Got no more than another 10 minutes left at the most, and then my wife will throttle me. So, Jerry, I won't hold it, mate. I'll try to get them all in. Until next time, mate, 73, over.
Okay, I've just got a friend of mine who can't get on the radio, and I've got him to get onto YouTube so he can at least listen to amateurs, over.
Yeah, if you put my call sign in, it will come up, or even on my QRZ page, there's a link at the top, over.
Okay, Roger. Thank you again. I'll see you next Monday. Make a nice change.
Look forward to it. I'll be on every Monday night at 6:30. QRZ Mike 0 DCX. Golf Tango Romeo. Golf got you in there, Tom. Fantastic to get you in the log again, over.
Yeah, thank you. Nice to hear you on the 40-meter band. And keep an in report for you. Mike over 9, 5 microphone back to you, Mike 2, DCX.
Thank you very much for the 5.9 plus there. You're 5 and 6. We've got a lot of QSB, Tom, at the moment. I do apologise. Everyone's being wiped out, so I'm literally hanging by the skin of my teeth at the moment, over.
Yeah, QSL, absolutely no problem. 100% copy from my side. Yeah, you're streaming on YouTube, right?
Roger. If you put my call sign in or go to the QRZ page, there's a link at the top, and you are 2 hours and 23 minutes in, Tom, over.
Yes, Roger. Thank you for the information. I think, what are you transmitting? What are your weather conditions, QSL?
I'm running the 101 MP, 22 watts into an ACOM 1500, which is giving me 350 out into an end-fed half wave, about 8 metres high, QSL.
QSL, and congratulations about your setup. Sounds absolutely great here on the back. So I wish you great fun, great react, and all the best to you and your family. Thank you from Germany. Mike 0, DCX, GTR.
Dankeschön, my friend. All the very best to Germany. QRZ, Mike 0, Delta Charlie X-Ray. Foxtrot, go ahead.
Florida 4, Japan, Queen, Victoria. Florida 4, Juliet, Quebec, Victor.
QSL, Mark, got you there, no problems at all. First time in my logbook. My name is Darren, that is Delta Alpha Romeo, Romeo Echo November, and I'm just outside of Cambridge, QSL.
Can you repeat, please, more
Yes, my name is Darren. That is Delta Alpha Romeo Romeo Echo November. My call sign is Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-Ray, QSL.
Okay, Darren, thank you very much. Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-Ray.
Thank you very much there, Mark, for the 5 and 7. You're a 5 and 5 with a lot of QSB, my friend, at the moment, being totally wiped out on 40 metres at the moment. Won't hold it, but thank you very much for coming in and streaming live on YouTube. 2 hours and 25 minutes in if you're interested. Just put the call sign in or look at the link on the top of the QRZ page, over.
Thank you very much, Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-Ray.
Au revoir. are, Mark. Thank you very much. 73 QRZ.
That's right. Thank you for the contact. I wish you a good activation. 73. Wish you the best. Thank you very much.
Merci for the contact, my friend. QRZ. CQ Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-ray calling CQ on 40 over.
Oscar Zulu.
Oscar Zulu, go ahead.
Oscar Zulu 3 Victor Lima. Hello.
Oscar Zulu 3 Victor Lima. Is that Eric over?
My name is Paul. Paul Eric, yes. My cottage is the middle of Denmark in a town called Fredericia, but you can see my information on QSF.com. Over to you, Darren.
I certainly can, my friend, and you've come up to a 5 and 9 there. Amazing that QSB when it lifts. All of a sudden, everyone's there full blast. So you're 5 and 9, Paul, over.
Roger. You are 5-9 to 5-9 plus 10. 5-9 plus 10 to you. So very good fix now. And the distance is 700 kilometers. So it's not so far away. Back to you, Darren.
Thank you very much there, Paul, and thank you for the flowers. Won't hold it though, my friend. We're going for the 100. We're at 82 now. I've only got about another 10 minutes left, so better go for it. But Paul, great to get you in and streaming on YouTube. Oscar Zulu 3 Victor Lima, Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-ray, Paul 73 over.
Roger. I have a little QSB now, so come again.
Thank you very much. I know we're plagued with it here. All the very best, my friend, to your family. 73 QRZ.
Echo 72 Kilowatt Charlie.
Ending in Kilowatt Charlie. Go ahead.
Yeah, Echo India 2 Kilo Charlie EI 2KC.
Great to get you in the logbook. I think you've called a couple of times, Tony. I'm sure I heard you earlier. Over.
Negative, no, just in the shack. You're 5-9 plus 5 dB on this side on my dipole, giving you barefoot 100 watts. And just tuning around the band, having a bit of fun after the madness of the contest. Over.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I'm streaming live on YouTube here. I just did the contact on Saturday. Didn't really take part on the Sunday at all. So bit of a 24-hour thing for me. But I do know what you mean. I saved myself for this evening, Tony. Over.
Yeah, QSL. I think the personal is Darren on your side. You might confirm that on the next one. I dipped in yesterday. I didn't have any time on Saturday. I dipped in and made 350 QSLs on 10 meters and working the whole world on an Antron 99. I enjoy the contest when I can just dip in and out of them at my leisure. Much more difficult on 40 and 80 last night to pull out the DX. But Bravo Alpha 0 in China. Sorry, Bravo 0 Alpha worked on 10 and on 20 and on 40. So they were booming on all bands. It's nice when you can participate but on a non-competitive basis. Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-ray, Echo India 2 Kilo Charlie.
Yeah, Mike 0 DCX, I know exactly how you feel. I was really chuffed to get Barbados on, I think I got Barbados on 40 metres, 20 metres and 10 metres. So it was quite nice to get the multiplier and 40 metres being one of them. I was only, I think, to get them, don't know whether I was on the DX Commander or the NFED on 40 metres, but the NFED seems to work very, very well on 10, and I know what you mean about all that DX. I didn't even use the amplifier, Tony. 200 watts out of the 101 MP into an NFED wire on 10 metres, and it was all day long. Over.
Yeah, QSL, and copy that on the NFED. I'm just looking at your QRZ page. I've never used an NFED, but not at home. I have in portable operations, and I know that anybody who uses them swears by them. I have inverted V's nested dipoles for 80, 40, 30 and 20. They're dog legs, though, in the corner of the garden. So not ideal, but they get me out and they work the DX at times when it's needed. Yeah, like that. The linear amplifier was on this side, but not cooking away. Generally 200 to 300 watts was all that was needed.
I find that when conditions are good on 10 meters, you know, you can watch the world with simple antennas. It's much more difficult on the lower bands. But one of the EI stations, the big station, the biggest contest station in Ireland, Echo India 7 Mike, they had 4,000 plus QSOs on 10 meters alone. So I suspect this is going to be a very high scoring contest, probably one of the highest scoring contests in several decades. But then we are enjoying the maximum, and it reminds me 4 or 5 years ago when you could put out a CQ on 10 meters and nobody would come back to you. The band would be dead and empty. So fingers crossed it lasts another while. M0 DCX EI2KC.
Yeah, Mike 0 DCX. Oh, I'm sure it will. 10 metres is usually very good in CQ worldwide. I'm just very pleased to get it back. The NFED, I've had the Vibraplex one for a few years now. It was always the 40 and up. I've recently changed it for exactly the same antenna, but it's with the 3 metre extension and the loading coil, and it gives me 80 as well. It's probably, the coil's probably not high enough to do, certainly not do DX on 80. Could do with going up a few more metres really, but it gets the short stuff, and to be honest with you, on 80 metres I've never been on it, so it's a nice start, but it does very, very well on 10 metres for some unknown reason, and yeah, it's just great that I could get that variation on it. Tony, look, I won't hold it, I really have only got a few minutes left. I'll try to pull a couple more in as we've been on for a few hours, but streaming live on YouTube if you are interested, and you're 2.5 hours in. So look, all the very best until next time. God bless your family, and look forward to speaking to you again. Echo India 2KC, Mike 0 DCX 73, over.
Yeah, QSL, I will check out your YouTube. You'll have a new subscriber. My handle on YouTube is Mythical Ireland, so watch out for that. And yeah, brilliant stuff. And look, glad you're enjoying it. That's the main thing. Sometimes it's nice just to sit back and enjoy a conversation. All the best to you. Thanks for coming back to the call. And yeah, don't forget to switch off, you know, at some point. All the best, thanks a million. Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-Ray from Echo India 2 Kilo Charlie. Talk to you again, bye-bye.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, I certainly have to remember that one. All the very best, Tony. Till next time, God bless your family. QRZ Mike 0 DCX.
Echo India 9, India Romeo Bravo.
India Romeo Bravo, Echo India 9, go ahead.
Roger, Darren. Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-Ray, Echo India 9, India Romeo Bravo. Yes, just saw you on the band earlier on, then saw you in the live stream, then had to go off and cook dinner for the family, so come back in that, guys. I can't believe you're still on. Just heard you on another EI there as well, so you're getting good coverage out there. Yeah, I took part casually in the contest of the weekend as well. Just had about 200 QSOs, kind of hit in and out of it between different bits. Just use 100 watts on a G5 RV. That's my setup here, and then an IC 7300. Pass it back to you there, Darren. I usually get up to, I think, the 100, so I'll keep it short if you want. Back to you, Darren, there. Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-Ray, Echo India 9, India Romeo Bravo.
Yeah, thank you very much, Frank. I have to say, it's not only the 100. I'm looking at the 9 o'clock time, and 9 o'clock's my curfew with my wife, or I'll be in trouble. So I fear I'm probably not going to quite make the 100 this evening, but she's not sitting in here yet, so I may have 5 minutes left, so I better be quick. So all the very best, and thank you for coming in for the first time. And yeah, on every Monday night if you're interested, live streaming. Echo India 9, Italy Romeo Bravo, Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-Ray. All the best to your family, over.
Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-Ray, Echo India 9, India Romeo Bravo. Yes, my own XYL is back from the gym. I'm shortly time going to get off the radio as well. 73 is Darren from EI 9 hour. Be careful.
Yeah, you be careful there. QRZ Mike 0 DCX.
Delta Alpha 1 Yankee Sierra.
Delta Alpha 1, was that, go ahead?
Delta America 1 Yankee Sierra, good evening.
Yankee Sierra, got you there, no problem. Nice signal, yeah, that actually in the clear, that was 5 and 9, Ron, over.
Fuck you, I saw you're 20 over 9 here in the Stuttgart. Good job tonight, go ahead.
Thank you very much for the 20 over. I'm running around about 350 watts out of an NFED from an ACOM 1500 being fed 22 watts with a 101 MP, over.
Look, yes, I'm running 100 watt from an ICOM 7610 into a dipole. That's all I'm running this end. Go ahead.
Yeah, great to hear you and great for that to come in. It's been QSB galore for the last half an hour here, so been plagued a bit. Wouldn't normally be on quite this long, but I promised everyone on YouTube I was going for the 100 and we're at about 85. And what do you do at the end of the day? Well, there are still people watching. You're tempted to keep going, but I'm getting to the stage, that dodgy fine line now where my wife wants to sit down, so I know who's going to win. Over.
Yes, I do understand that. I do whatever. Go ahead.
Well, fantastic to get you. It looks like the first time in the logbook. I'm just outside of Cambridge, about 25 miles east, in a little town called Bury St Edmunds, QSL.
Well, yes, I've been to Cambridge several times and that part of the UK, so I do enjoy the Midlands. So go ahead.
Lovely. Well, you certainly sounding very good here, and actually over the last half hour, one of the strongest signals. QSB totally wiped everyone, including G. So very nice to get you, Ron. And I'm on every Monday night if you're interested, and I stream live on YouTube. So the more the merrier on the stream. But great to get you in the logbook for the first time. Over.
Oh, hey, good luck. Well, I'll look you up maybe next Monday, and I'm starting to just got my little bands working again, so kind of enjoying 40 meters there. Go ahead.
Yeah, well, I'll certainly look forward to you coming back in. If you struggle to get in at any stage, just stick your call in on the chat there, and I'll pull you in. There's been several in tonight that have gone that way. Try not to leave anybody out. So, Ron, until then, great to getting you in the logbook for the first time, and hopefully see you in the stream. DA1YS. Mike 0 DCX Ron 73, and all the best to your family. Over.
Okay, 73 is DA1YS. Where's that?
Thanks, Ron 73 QRZ.
Mike 7 Echo Uniform Papa.
Echo Uniform Papa. Mike 7. Go ahead, Matt.
Yeah, hi there, Darren. I'll read a report on you next over. I wasn't really looking. I just said 2 followed on 2 there. Over.
Yeah, just missed what you said. You're a 5 and 5 at the moment. I've logged you at, but just a little light on the audio. Just missed what the question was. Go again.
Yeah, apologies, Darren. You're 5 and 9, 5 and 9, 5, 8, 5, 9, but you're 5, 9, over.
Thank you very much for the 5859, Matt. 5 and 5 at the moment, but you know what the QSB's been like. Over.
Yeah, it's East QSB on the band this evening. Never heard anything like it, and very quiet as well. Over.
Yeah, well, I didn't even know it was there. Just everyone disappeared. It went absolutely berserk earlier, and it was more than I was ever going to pull in, and then all of a sudden it was all gone. So, but people are still watching on YouTube, so I fear they're waiting for me to get there, but I'm just not going to make it. My wife's going to kill me if I spend much longer on here. So, Matt, look, I won't hold it. Thanks as always for coming in, but I'll try and pull 2 more, and then we will call it a day, and I'll have to make it up next week. So, Matt, until then, mate, 73, and look forward to many more with you. Over.
Yeah, Roger, Darren, thank you very much for taking that call, and good to hear you. It was a long time ago. But yeah, 73.
Thanks a lot, mate. 73, until next time. Right, I've got time for 2 more. QRZ. QRZ, Mike 0 DCX. Was there a Sierra Alpha ending QRP? Was this ending Sierra Alpha? Negative. One last call. QRZ, Mike 0 DCX. No, right. Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-ray going QRT. Sorry if I've missed anyone, but I've way outdone my curfew here, and I don't want to spoil it. So not getting in any trouble this evening. But thank you very much for everyone watching, and thanks for anyone, and I do apologise for anyone not being pulled in. QSB galore here. 73 till next time. Mike 0 DCX going QRT.
Thanks, Darren. DI2KC. Good night. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much. All the very best.
Right, well, thank you very much, everyone, for watching. That well overran. I didn't mean to go on that long, but I was very tempted to go for the 100. Only managed 87 in the end, but there you go. I was never going to beat Mike 1 AOB, was I? He's well and truly hammering station master at the moment, and I noticed if you're watching, Richard, you got that extra one in there. So if I hadn't have been watching that and I'd stopped at 103, you'd have beat me anyway. So I fear that was never going to happen. But look, anyone watching, if you've been watching the whole time, good luck to your eyeballs. I mean, looking at this thing. But thanks very much. I'll be on next week at 6:30 again. And thanks everyone for watching. I see there's several in there. I think I pulled most of you in, but thanks very much. Yeah, it looks like most people are saying they've got in. Yeah, it was a good effort. I thought it was. But yeah, the steam was a little bit gone from Saturday. That contest, I think doing 350 in one day was enough for me, but the voice held, so I thought, well, I'll go for it. But thank you very much, everyone. Anyone in the stream watching and any new subscribers, thank you very much. It makes it worth doing. Till next week, 73. See you on the bands.